We could do that all day.
Those are all new ringtones that are available, I think.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this be a good ringtone? Sounds like a phone. Oh, who's calling?
We should just throw that up on the website so that people can download it and make it a ringtone for free. What the fuck? Welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Aye.
We should describe WOW for all the newbies out there.
Newbies? Don't know about WOW? It's easy. It's so easy.
The old faithful can recite it along with me.
Yes, the old gag.
The same dribble every week.
Give it to him again.
No, I don't want to. And I sit here, I'm like, all right, I got to describe WOW every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I try to describe it differently. But I know the listeners, the ones that listen all the time, are just reciting along with me.
They go, all right, we know, we get it.
It is really a very, very cool thing.
Yeah.
Basically, there's sluts out there.
Oh, geez, that's going to cut down on the wow factor.
And they want to show you their fun bags.
Their breastises. But then how do they know?
How do they know
that there's a guy that is willing to accept the loveliness of their breasts?
Right.
While they're driving.
Right.
By seeing the WOW, the WOW, somewhere on their vehicle.
Which means Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yeah.
So like what, it's like a bumper sticker or something?
It could be in the form of one of our officially sanctioned bumper stickers, indeed.
You can go to OpieAnthony.com to get the official WOW bumper sticker.
So wait a minute, so like you put it on like the bumper of your like car?
Right.
What if you put it in your window?
Works just as well. The greater the visibility,
unless
the
your window is
chance.
tinted.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't work too well now, does it? Does it?
Or, as many truckers have done... Does it, Bill?
I was pissed I forgot about that. That had me fucking laughing for the rest of the day. I was doing it to people who didn't even listen to the show.
But no, it sucks. I can't do it unless you're in the studio. I tried it when you weren't here. It doesn't work the same way.
You've done it a few times, though.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so then you got the WOW bumper sticker.
Yeah.
You can go to OpieAndAnthony.com to get the official WOW bumper sticker.
Or anything. I remember a time where people, maybe their company said that they couldn't put a WOW sticker on their vehicle. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And guys would just get very, very creative. Remember when those WOW chips came out? People were putting that on their little deck lid. And then people were accusing us of making money off of WOW chips. We're always being accused of making these
you're
side
making money
deals.
off of this little private room, aren't you?
Oh, Pal Talk?
Yeah,
I've been accused of just pocketing money on Pal Talk.
Yeah, I heard that's the money you use to take out your little horse chef
All right,
every weekend.
Horse chef, you
Thank God it's Wednesday and not Monday.
Oh, she's not there?
No, getting back to
she's all fucked out.
Talk all you want now. That's Wednesday.
Getting back
You know what? I'm not buying this bluff. This is like some Texas Hold'em shit.
I got a shitty hand?
Yeah.
You're calling me?
I'm all in.
So they were putting WOW chips on the back window.
Yeah, just any WOW.
And then they were blaming us for leaky asses.
Yes, some leakage and soft stools.
It was two different WOW things that were going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can make your homemade WOW sign.
That's good, too.
And then the women, they see the WOW on the trucks and the cars, and some of these women will flash you.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're driving, you don't know why.
Chips, do they still make those?
I don't know.
With the anal
yeah, it was like
leakage.
Anal leakage and soft stools we would give you. These better be tasty. These better be worth it. You ever have something and you know it's just going to fuck you up, but it's so damn delicious?
Oh, yeah.
I can't eat enough of that Raisin Bran, Opie.
Oof.
But wow.
I had to give up on the Raisin Bran.
It's like the Bombay door of the Enola Gay when I take a seat.
Which is the sign. People never understand that that's what that is. That means your body is like, whatever this is, we need to get this out.
Get it out.
Immediately.
But it's so damn tasty. And same thing with like grapes.
Grapes do it for me.
I can't eat. Who takes, you buy the big bundle, whatever they're called, of grapes, and it's in a huge bowl.
Can't just have one.
Who's going to take a little twig or one or two? The whole thing has to be eaten in one sitting. Just and not even one grape at a time. By the handful.
Yeah.
So grape juice is shooting out your nose.
Hanging out of your mouth.
And slowly but surely you start hearing your stomach.
A squeaky hinge gut. Yeah.
Grapes I buy every week and I never eat them. Those and like cantaloupe.
They just go bad.
The cantaloupe just sits there and then you just see one side like compressing like some baby's head. Just soft side of it.
Don't touch the soft spot.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I think I'll throw that out. Yeah. Big thud in the bottom of it.
That was your attempt to be healthy and eat right and get your servings of fruit in?
Yeah.
Looks good on your counter, but you're not eating it.
Yeah, I had a big New Year's resolution. I was like, that's it, man.
More fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, ripped in 06. Here we go. I'm doing crunches.
Yeah.
It lasted a couple weeks, and I got sick in San Francisco. I'm still hanging in there, trying to eat well.
Getting sick is the one thing that really fucks you up when you're trying to do something like work out. The second you get sick, it's like, breathe. And then you go back. What are you, going back to the gym? Oh, I feel a little better. Let me go to the gym.
No, and then you get sick. You're just like, well, I'm just going to eat whatever I want just to make me feel better. And once you have, like, it's like crack. The second you eat, like, burgers and fries, you're
back on the pipe.
Yeah, I'm done till March.
Yeah. You're right. I was just eating everything in sight when I was sick.
I gotta stay in shape. No one wants to see a fat redhead. I've realized that.
You are so far from fat.
Huh?
You are so far from fat, though.
But, dude, you gotta have a fucking high standard.
Oh, was that what you were doing?
That's what you have to do. Because you know what happens? If you wait till you're 20 pounds overweight, you're finished.
You're done. It's very hard to
I mean, you can do it, but it's just like...
Then it's work. It's not just maintaining something.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta interrupt you because you're not gonna believe this phone call. Rob in Pennsylvania. Rob?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, sir.
What's up, Rob?
I need to correct Mr. Professor Anthony there.
All right.
Talking about the chips and the Bombay doors of the Enola Gay. The Enola Gay's a boat, you idiots.
The Enola Gay is a boat. All right, sir, please, whatever you do, don't hang up. I want you to explain that. What is the Enola Gay as far as a boat? When was it built? Where is it? Give me a little history on the Enola Gay, the boat. Not the B-29 that dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima with Colonel Tibbets at the helm. Where does the Enola Gay, the boat, come in? Sir? Thank you. Thank you.
And you know what?
It's a boat.
And that reminds us of something that Bill Burr wants to bring to this fine radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Burr is going to have a legacy. The mousetrap thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the people at home should play along, too.
That guy should have then played.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a little guilt, especially after seeing the video footage.
Well, the mousetrap video's up on OpieAnthony.com.
Of the hostage we basically had.
It did look like Al-Qaeda hostage footage.
Oh, and I have an ear-to-ear grin like I'm in a breakfast cereal commercial. Oh, these honeycombs are delicious. So I was thinking last night, laying in bed just feeling guilty about that, because I tried to explain it to somebody last night at a comedy club, and the horror on their face.
Yeah, it's
like
hard to explain.
And she was naked, and she was going to get evicted, so we put the check down, and we had mice trap, and they were slapping on it, and people just looking at me. They did that? They did that on the radio? That's horrible. And I'm like,
why didn't you speak up?
I'm at the Stress Factory this weekend. I had to hype the gig,
Yeah. Know what's weird about this show? Like, that seemed completely normal within the confines of this fine studio.
Yeah.
Then you walk out to a beautiful, warm day. It felt like early spring yesterday. The sun's out. Yeah. And you start looking at people going, you know what? These people would never understand what just happened in that studio.
I always get a kind of awful sick feeling the second like that the blinds start coming down. Kind of like when someone's like, Bobby Kelly's the king of showing me like horrific shit on the internet. Like, I used to live with him, and he would just bring shit up, and like he just goes, dude. As I'm watching TV, and I would look over and be like some 80-year-old woman with her legs spread.
Yeah.
And you just get that feeling in the middle of your chest, like I just shouldn't have seen that shit.
Yeah.
Same feeling the second these things start coming down.
The shades come down. It's like, here it goes. We're going to get some action.
Yeah.
The gas is going to start pouring in any second now.
Well, to explain to the new listeners, we have to cover up all the windows when we do our crazy shit.
Yeah, and we actually have real shades.
We work in an office with all guys, but there's guys out there that are offended by some of this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
where you do your little experiments.
Yeah, they are. Little experiments. You were truly evil yesterday, and a few people picked up on the fact that...
It was a lot of fun.
It wasn't enough, it wasn't enough just to leave them on the floor. He had to keep pushing them in the way.
Yeah, she was blindfolded, so she couldn't see. So Opie is pushing the mousetraps in front of her, and then when one went off or snapped on her, he would instantly reload it and put it back in line. So it was a never-ending supply of mousetraps in her path.
Don't ever question it. I know how to do good radio.
You're the sickest bastard.
I was trying to get her
on the radio,
and I was trying to get body parts.
My hands! Right. And she's screaming that horrific Patty scream.
Can we get some highlights from the mousetrap thing?
It sounded like a chimp being beaten. Like, that's how her scream is.
You know, there's a lot of people listening.
It sounded like a big mouse, basically.
A lot of people listening right now, they didn't even hear the bit, so we're going to get some highlights for later on this morning, because it was great. She needed $2,000. She was being evicted. The listeners, the listeners are the good guys. They took it upon themselves to collect $2,000 for Stalker Patty. Most of them don't know her from a hole in the wall.
Right.
And all she was supposed to do was come in and get the fine checks from the listeners. That's all it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a throwaway thing, like, here, Patty, we know you're on hard times. Here's $2,000.
Yeah, and you should. That video is going to come back to haunt me if I ever get any sort of respectable gig in this business.
What do you think? Where do you think you're going? Politics?
No, but I figure I can get some shitty part on a sitcom.
Everyone that has a shitty part in a sitcom has a skeleton.
Has some
worse than
kind of
watching
problem.
some nude woman crawl on the floor.
Like that.
All right, maybe not like that.
Sitting there with glee on your face. Clearly etched across your face on video.
She's 50 years old, naked.
Can't you get...
that looked like those Iraqi, prisoner videos.
Yeah.
Like,
we were joking about that in the back office. We're like, imagine CNN, this just in. We have another video coming out of Iraq.
Prison.
Right.
Looked like...
You should have stacked her on top of Big A.
Yeah. Put her on a leash and point at her with a cigarette in your mouth. Give her the thumbs up.
That's right, and I was the person smiling in the video.
Yeah,
like, hey.
smiling.
I'm going to get court-martialed.
You were Lindy England.
Yeah. That video is great. It's up on OpieAndAnthony.com. I think it's going to be downloaded a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fave.
So anyway, as awful as that was, I was thinking how funny it was when we were slamming our fingers in those things. So I was thinking maybe for a day, in the vein of extreme sports, instead of having the car crash when you joke bombs, you got to put your finger in one of those mice traps.
That's what we want to do today.
This could ruin comic timing. Like sometimes you just got to blurt stuff out, and the quicker it comes out, the funnier it is.
Oh, yeah.
But now if you're thinking, is this worthy, or am I going to be mousetrapped on the paw? You might ruin your timing.
Well, we have something to fix that loophole.
Don't you point that banana at me, sir.
He's
pointing a banana at me.
I was getting all into it, huh? Let me tell you something,
fella. Hey, young fella.
We got to get Stalker Patty on the phone to see how her hands are, too.
Yeah, I know I'm aching. I tried it out yesterday. We all gave it a whirl.
They got the bad traps, too.
They got these uber traps. You're used to the Victor mouse traps.
The cute ones.
The cute ones. The ones that, they slam down.
They
for a mouse, it's one thing.
Catch them by the tail, you let it go.
You let them go. But these are just killer mouse traps with some really tight springs. I am not going to put my finger in this today.
Oh, it's too early for this.
Oh, you pull it back a quarter of the way, and already you got enough tension for some severe pain.
Oh, yeah.
The whole way? Oh.
It's a crocodile.
Yeah.
It's like a teenage crocodile. What are they? 2,000 pounds per square inch.
All the pressure. You could hold his mouth shut because all the muscle power is meant for closing those mighty jaws.
Someone wanted to know if Patty goes home and gets in the fetal position after doing our show. She's clueless to what this is supposed to do to you psychologically.
Yeah.
She's clueless. She's enjoying the money right now.
All right, it's set.
Mine's set.
Mine's busted.
It is not.
It is. Well, first of all, I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to set a mouse trap?
To have a hook right there?
No, give me that.
It's got a little thing. If it was a hook, it wouldn't go off.
Yeah.
It's supposed to precariously, very frighteningly perch on that.
On what?
I'm like
a retard trying to load a gun here. I'm not saying that.
See this?
Hey, do it for me.
This is loaded. See where that piece is?
There you go. Load your mousetrap.
That little notch goes in the slit, and it barely holds on. Just waiting for the little mouse to try to get the cheese.
So what are we going to do today?
Oh, you're going to hurt yourself just loading this?
I know. You're going to see why I flunked the fucking wood class.
All right,
my
get that in
TV
there.
and VCR saying, I can't fucking do this.
Hey, give it to me.
You've got to load it.
I'll load it for you.
Yeah. You're afraid to load it.
So what's the deal, Bill? If we bomb today, if a joke goes bad...
Car crash. No, you gotta stick your finger in there.
All right, we can
so
do that.
instead of the car crash, when a joke bombs,
yeah,
the finger's got to go into the...
there you go.
Toss that over.
Just grab it by the sides.
There you go.
Grab it by the sides.
Here you go.
Don't cut the green wire.
Yeah, grab it by the edges.
Careful.
You fucking motherfucker.
There you go.
Oh. Now, place it down very carefully. There we go. We all have our mouse traps in front of us, loaded, ready to go for a bomb.
Extreme comedy.
Now,
this is
but
going to be
Bill
shown
also
on
wants to like
Extreme
ESPN 2.
comedy.
ESPN 2.
But Bill also wants to call out people that aren't taking chances on the show, because you could sit back and just have a
Like, ooh, I better
very
not say that.
casual
Not
show.
say it.
And
You need some attempts here. No garbage time.
All right, not just going to sit on the bench.
all right,
Yeah.
let's say
You know
hi.
what else is great? If I get nailed too many times, I'm going to stop laughing at your shit.
Hey, come on.
This is going to be good. Scott in Utah, what's up?
Hey, you know what's really bad, and I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong, but why is it every time when Patty leaves the studio, I picture her going home and curling up in the fetal position?
Yeah, she's not affected, I'm telling you.
Did someone say that?
No, you know
I
what?
did, because
Sounds vaguely
I
familiar.
did, because he was on the line, and then for some reason he went away, and now he's calling back after I said what he was going to say.
Right.
Which means he didn't have to call back, but he did.
This is how
So
we
now we're stuck with commenting on what Scott is saying right now.
This is the loophole. This is the loop.
No, it's all right, Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, but
All right.
Yes, give it another try there, Bill.
It's like fifth attempt to jump in. That's the loophole. Like if we ever have to go to court over that one, you know, the whole "she was asking for it" clause.
Right.
Was when he was talking about the check. She goes, "Do I have to stick it in my hoo-ha?" So right there,
Asking for it.
Asking for it.
We have the audio right now. Why don't we play it? It's only a couple minutes.
Oh.
Here's Stalker Patty yesterday, completely naked, crawling around the floor of the studio, trying to find two $1,000 checks that the listeners collected.
So she can make her rent.
Yeah. So she doesn't get evicted.
Among 10 mousetraps that turned into the equivalent of about 30, because we kept reloading them.
Don't say we. You did.
We.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were really enjoying yourself.
It was a lot of fun. Here it is.
Get her on all fours.
Patty, here's the deal. You hear my voice? Shit.
That's a great start. It just starts awful, doesn't it? Get her on all fours. You know it sounded like that
crying.
at the Abu Ghraib prison. You know it started like that. Just get him on all fours, man. Get the leash, dude. I got a leash back there. All right, Lindy, thumbs up.
The best part that's going to make me laugh all day is our sick experiments that Bill Burr. You point out something great. We do some crazy experiments in here. It's
The
not
curtains, they go down.
You think we're doing radio? I guess people are listening in on this stuff, but it's actually us just doing experiments.
Dude, I swear to God, if that thing comes down, you should. It's like that movie where they're cutting people's toes off. What is that fucking commercial?
Hostile.
What's it called? Oh, Hostile.
Hostile, yeah, I got to see that. Yeah, it
Just have
does
the sound
seem like
effect
that.
of a drill.
Yeah.
right.
Never come in here when I'm doing my experiments.
Ooh, I thought I was getting a mousetrap down. I'm like, it's like that movie on the thing.
Weren't you? I was kind of thinking, I think Bill's hand's going to go in the mousetrap.
I already have my hands are under my armpits right now.
All scared.
No kidding. All right, let's go. Here's Stalker Patty.
Such a stupid idea.
Get her on all fours.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Patty, here's the deal. You hear my voice?
Shit.
I do.
All right, you got to come toward me. There's 10 mousetraps in front of you. And
And is she allowed to curl her fingers up like that?
and two.
Yeah, she could do whatever she
You
wants.
got to feel around for the checks as you move forward, okay?
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah, so
Yes, but just think of the wonderful prizes you're going to win at the end of this.
$2,000, Patty.
Oh,
No, don't do that!
$2,000, Patty. Come on.
Come on.
Okay, that was
Don't move.
that was not the check.
Obviously not. It's
Feel around for the check, Patty.
We're almost there.
$2,000 on the...
That hit me! My finger!
That's what it's supposed to do. Hey, if you were a mouse, you'd be dead. Come on, keep crawling.
Come on, old
By the way,
mouse.
do you think mice get $2,000 at the end of this? They don't.
By the way, if you don't find the checks by the end of the show, then they stay on the floor until tomorrow.
Oh, my God, with the back of the head.
Oh, my
It's just got the palm of my hand.
She's going to have to give the teller the check with a mouth.
Oh, you're mean. You're mean.
Patty, we're running out of show.
Come on, Patty, run out of show.
All your
on, Patty.
problems could go away.
I felt a piece of paper. Do I have a check? I think I do.
You just got $1,000.
Yeah, there it is. One check.
One check. One to go. One to go.
$1,000.
Ow! It's my thumb, my knuckles. My finger, my palm, my knuckles.
Man, I can't
There you go. That's half of the bit. Someone was pointing out we just played this like 30 minutes ago, I guess, before we started the live show today. Sorry about that. But we're hearing it again for the first time.
Oh, really? That was on the replay?
Well, I mean, I guess yesterday's show replays right up till 7 o'clock, so I guess timing-wise, this point
hey,
a half hour
we
ago.
wanted to hear it.
That's
Go
right.
screw.
And then we're adding to it and commenting and what have
That's
you.
what we're doing.
We got to say hi to Elo before he takes off for a huge meeting.
Elo's been sitting in.
Yeah,
I'm staying as far away as that mousetrap as I can. I ain't saying nothing.
You're not going to...
better be
I
funny.
ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, you better be funny,
motherfucker.
You ought to take the mousetrap idea to the meetings. And if
like
people
that
don't
idea.
come up with a creative idea that helps the company, wham, they got to stick their hand in
Or
the
just go
mousetrap.
right to guillotines. Either one. It's fine.
Why don't you just take
see.
one for the team so you can be one
Take
of the
one
boys?
for the team. Come on,
After
man.
listening to
Come
Patty
on.
turn into a
You know what?
chimpanzee on the radio,
Just
Just
be
do
one of
it.
the boys.
no.
Come on, man.
One
Ain't
of
gonna
the
happen,
boys.
Captain. Ain't
Come
gonna
on.
happen, Cap. That's
If
insane.
you just the meaty part of your hand
It's not-
right
it's not-
below
That's
Go
insane.
finger.
That's
pinky.
insane.
Not even that fast.
No, there's no way.
Come on.
No.
doesn't even. Oh, he did it.
Wait, I think that trap stinks.
No, that hurt. All right,
You
Elo.
just can't think about it. You just gotta do it. Ow!
It does hurt like a son of a bitch.
God, can you imagine being
No.
on your neck?
Right on your neck.
I saw your head working there. He wanted to psych himself
You gotta
up,
just do
up,
it.
and he just said, all right, I'll just do it.
That's how Elo works, though. That right there is his
That's how
business
you do it.
personality.
Right.
Bam.
You're doing a great job. We love you. You're fired. That's Elo.
Son of a bitch, that really hurt. Now the fun part's going to be watching Bill try to reset the trap, and he's going to lose a finger doing this.
You should have to put your hand in it just for the fact that you can't set a mousetrap.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I can't help it. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God!
Fucking
What are you
rodent.
No, it goes under the thing.
What goes under the thing?
Lift that up. Lift
First
the
of all, you
spring
don't even
thing.
know what the fuck this stuff's called. It goes under the thing.
Oh yeah, I know every technical
well, stop
part.
acting like you designed
Okay,
it.
lift the aperture and the armature up.
What's this?
That's actually where I'm heading here in a few minutes.
Oh, where?
Where?
Oh, look, I have one of those.
That's the Good Morning America radio on Take 5 right there.
Ah.
This is a new
We're only getting it out of one channel today.
phenomenon in radio, XM
Yeah, look at
satellite
mine,
radio,
Bill.
and Good Morning America is part of it.
That's right.
Not only can you watch Good Morning America on your television, but you can get in your car and drive to work and listen to it on satellite radio. Hillary Barsky every morning from 8 to noon is repackaging, reformatting things that we do here on Good Morning America and expanding them with other correspondents. It's kind of neat. Their studio's just right off of our television studio, and we drop by there every once in a while just to see how they're doing and make sure that they're featuring my segments, downplaying their segments, featuring my segments.
Right. You and your campaign with Hillary. Hi, Hillary, and hello to everybody out there on Drive Time and Post-Drive Time Radio. It's great to be on board. Here's some of what you'll hear this morning, or see this morning.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There you go.
So it started up.
Yeah, it started actually Monday, and then we're doing a big press thing at about
Anthony
9.
he can't set it either. Look at him.
No. The thingy was backwards. Now it's forward.
The thingy?
The thingy was backwards.
Thingy was backwards.
So Bill,
Now
stick your finger in there. I mean, I did it.
Now it's fixed.
Just do it.
Oh.
I did last.
It almost fit me.
This is like the end of a Mel Gibson movie.
It almost fit me.
All right, we're set?
No.
Why not?
Oh! Okay.
That's a fingernail.
Set your own goddamn trap.
Here, I'll do it. Throw it to me.
No. Yep. Oh, I wish it was loaded.
Oh, that's what we got to do at the end.
Just
catching mice.
Just
mice
throw
trap.
someone a mousetrap.
I had to set these all.
Oh, that would be a step.
All week long.
Just go to an intern and throw one to him. He'll catch it.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. What is wrong with this one?
Yeah, that one's busted. Bill's is busted.
Yeah, get another one for Bill. He's not getting it.
But I'm not sticking my hand in the other one.
No.
Because it worked just
Elo
fine.
broke it.
Oh, Eli, yeah, he smashed it.
Elo broke it.
Wait, this
Hands of steel.
This is busted.
You stuck your forearm in there. You didn't have supposed to do it with your finger.
Stuck my ass in it.
So you're going over there now?
Yeah,
and
heading down there. Going to go see Charlie and Robin and set them straight on a few things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Set
They
them
didn't-
straight.
They didn't plug us right the right way.
No,
I need
no.
Diane to be dropping the XM.
That's what you got to do.
Got to get them
That's
straightened
your
out.
job.
Yeah, this one's busted.
That's good.
Damn it.
It goes right in there. That little
Yeah,
thing?
it kind of just precariously perched.
All right, let's go to the phones here. Let's say hi to Jeff in Kentucky. Jeff, what's up?
The word of the day.
Hey, boys,
Precarious.
how you doing?
Yes.
What's up?
Mr. Logan,
Oh, boy.
I just wanted to thank you on and the XM executives for standing behind O&A and giving some of the best entertaining radio I've ever heard.
Wow,
I
look
will.
at that.
Well,
that, bud.
Jeff, thank you.
You're welcome. It is the
Thank
best
you.
radio.
All right.
Yep, we agree.
Let's say hi to Mitch in Canada. Actually, Montreal. Mitch, what's
That's my
up?
uncle, by the way.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hey, Mitch.
How's the, never mind, mousetrap. I like to go on record that says, if you guys don't get fired for this, now you could do any fucking thing. You could have horses in there fucking women. You could do anything now.
Well,
Why would we get fired having Stalker Patty, crawling around in
Oh, my
mouse
God.
traps?
That's the most horrendous thing. You could do a 50-year-old cunt on the floor because she needs money, and you guys are hazing her. That's the worst thing you guys have done yet. It rocks, and there's no way you could do any fucking thing.
All right. Thank you, Mitch.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Let's go to Chris in Canada.
Wacky Canadians.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris, what's up?
they certainly are.
Hey.
Good. This word of the day could be vaginal blood fart.
Ugh. No.
Why would we want that as the word of the day?
Sir, do you want
a phrase, first
Do you want a
of all.
mousetrap?
Yeah, sure.
Set it and put your tongue in it.
Yeah, we want you guys to play along at home.
Go fill up the tub.
Everyone go and get their mousetraps.
Find a toaster.
If you call this show, we want you to have a mousetrap handy. You
Yeah.
bomb, you have to do what we're doing. All right, thanks, sir. Let's go to Pete in Virginia. Pete.
Hey, I was just wondering that Stalker Patty's voice there, her screaming almost sounds like she's losing her virginity or something on that. Oh, no, car crash. Oh, no. Oh, no. Watching out. Damn.
He needs one of those big rat traps. Things that take an arm off.
Hey, what website is this video on?
It's from a fan. They just sent it in.
Oh, all right. They're actually getting some of the video from the Pal Talk camera, the webcam.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's Patty dancing.
In front of us on the console.
I did it.
Getting completely naked.
Oh, you loaded it.
I did it.
I'm so proud of you, Bill Burr. Now we can finally move on with the show. That's great.
Very good, Billy. Very good.
I did it myself, too.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
I did it all by
Yes,
myself.
you did.
You're a big boy.
You're a big man. Let's go to Corinne. Corinne, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to ask little Hitler if his next plan was to inject dye into Patty's eyes to see if they change color.
They could be
Not a bad
bluer.
idea.
I think injecting dye in, sure.
We're always looking for new experiments.
That could help. I think the grand finale with Patty, when she's finally all washed up,
Snuff film.
is going to result in a prize, Patty Skin Lampshade.
Jesus Christ. 7:23 in the morning.
So what else is going on, Elo?
Oh, God.
Yeah,
the visual of dried hide over a lampshade.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, is it?
Any new news?
You just pull the thing down. What are you, tired? you fucking...
It hurts, doesn't it? Bitch!
I just stared at him. He knew he had to mousetrap himself.
See?
It hurts. The lampshade fit had run its course. You decided to take a little dip.
That's why I shut up. I brought up the lampshade.
Lampshade's one thing.
But Bill, I appreciate you saving me. Thank you.
Wash.
You better reset that
I don't think Opie's tried a joke in a few minutes.
That's why I'm not saying.
I'm going to pick my spot today.
You know what's odd? Halfway
you're
through.
You're not playing that fucking point guard shit today, Opie.
Halfway through what you're saying, you're thinking, uh-oh, is this going to be Mousetrap? And it ruins everything. It ruins your confidence in the joke.
No, you know what killed it? Was halfway through the glee on your face.
He's going to stick. You're going to put your hand in there.
This is going to bomb. Look at him.
We interrupt this midget sighting of the day.
Wow, who saw this coming? Ooh. Let's go to Puggle Kicker in Dallas. Puggle Kicker.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, got a midget sighting for you. Want to hear it?
Sure, Max.
All right. Yeah, I pulled up to the truck stop to get fuel earlier, and you know how some of these guys convert those Honda Goldwings into like a trike, three-wheel
Yeah.
thing? This big fat woman, it looked like she had a little kid riding in the front, you know, like near the gas tank on the seat or whatever, like some people do. This little midget guy got off of it, and he had like 4x4 blocks for the pedals, so he could reach the pedals. And he had like a little jean jacket with the sleeves cut off of it, and his helmet was fucking huge.
Of course it was.
His body, man, it was funnier than shit.
That was the only full-size piece of clothing he had. Oh, thank God that was funny.
Very good, Bill.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
I got one for you. Most of the callers are funny, wouldn't you say? For the most part, right?
Yeah.
So I say today, if they bomb because they don't have mice trapped, Opie's got to take it.
Wow.
No, they're going to bomb on purpose. They hate me.
But we can sift through it. We'll be the judge of whether it was true or not.
Oof. Wow.
Wow, that is really taking a chance.
That's like saying if they're rude on instant feedback, they're not funny. You guys.
Yeah, then I get it.
If they're trying to bomb, though, you guys got to be fair.
Okay.
If they're on purpose trying to mess me up. Let's go to Terry in Jersey. I'm not taking any more. That's what I do now.
I believe that's a lack of an attempt.
Yes, that is.
Lack of attempt.
Terry in New Jersey, what's up?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
Fantastic, Terry. Hit us with a good one.
I think Bill should get a mouse trap because he keeps saying mice trap.
Yeah, why are you saying mice trap?
Sucker.
Let's go to Joe in New Jersey. Joe, what's up?
Hey, Bill Burr is a bag of douche because of this mousetrap thing, because now I got to hear Anthony say finger all goddamn day.
I'm trying to say finger like everyone else says it.
Oh, you don't say it correctly?
No.
Well, I said mice trap instead of mouse trap.
All right, let's go to Ryan in North Carolina.
That's right. Do it.
Ooh, he's got skin stuck.
Oh, I was actually stuck in the trap for a bit.
Let's go to Ryan in North Carolina. Ryan?
Oh, boy, that does grip.
Every time that the listeners call him with a shitty call, the interns have to mousetrap themselves for letting it get through.
Yeah, that's what I do now. If someone is trying to bomb on purpose, then it's going to be Travis that takes it.
But not screening the call correctly.
Yes, because they have to get through Travis first before they get anywhere near the show.
But then we get to pick which body orifice it goes into. Toes, fingers,
orifice,
nose.
Yeah, let's shove it up there.
Let's say hi to Bill in Minnesota. Yeah. You lost some skin on that one.
That grabbed a knuckle, too.
It did.
Damn.
Yeah. Bill?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey, Bill.
Say, listen, I wanted to thank Elo, man. I got XM day one. It was available. I am an insurance rep out on the road. I listen nonstop to 202. I paid for the service.
I bet you got some great insurance rep stories. Why don't you tell us a few? Opie, get your hand ready. You know, one time I was checking out this Buick,
Wait a minute,
and it was dented in a way I had never seen before.
Wait a minute, he's just thanking Elo for the service. That's all he was doing.
All right.
Hang up, Bill. Hang up. No, don't say anything else.
He did mention he was an insurance rep.
Tell us your favorite party joke.
You know, insurance reps are known for their sense of humor.
Salesmen are always funny. Come on, man. This is fun.
Always.
Use on the replays coming home later tonight. That's the part that sucks.
Opie?
Opie?
Wait, I don't know what he was saying, though.
Neither does anyone else.
That's why it sucks.
What were you trying to say, Bill?
I just got wowed, guys. I just wanted to thank you.
You didn't just get wowed. Damn it.
Got wowed.
Oh, wait.
How did your trap not go off?
He hit the trap so
hit
hard.
The thingy.
Hold on, I might have busted my trap.
He hit the wire.
Bill, give him your trap.
Oh, yeah, I've learned how to set these things pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Catch.
Isn't it nerve-wracking to set?
Yeah, you got to
we can bring in more traps in.
You got to let go, and if it goes off, it just scares the bejesus out of you.
All right, thank you, Bill.
You didn't do it.
I did it. It didn't go off.
No, because
misfires don't count.
You're hitting the thingy.
The whaty?
The metal wire. Oh, wow. Okay, that really hurt him.
That was just the tip. That was just the tip.
That could have gotten a nail.
Oh, man.
That could have gotten a nail.
Oh, man.
All right, he is in real pain.
Black down.
He is in real pain. Look at that. That is the face of pain.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that got him right on the... Because that went off accidentally.
Yeah.
He was trying to pick it up, and it went off and snapped right on his...
We're all trying to pick our spot
right on his fingernail.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that like bent your knuckle.
Fuck, I might have broken my finger. I'm not even kidding.
It is sideways.
Oh, shit. There is no enjoyment on his face right now.
All right, let's say hi to John in Virginia. John?
I'm looking at the mouse, the computer mouse. I keep thinking I'm inadvertently grabbing the trap. I'm surfing the web.
John?
Hey guys. Hey, I just want to know, what are y'all going to have Pat from Moonaki do when y'all give the money to him at the past race?
Yeah, he's coming in Friday for American Mess, right?
Yes.
That's true.
Open call this Friday. We're looking for the next batch of freaks. Every Friday we're going to do an open call for freaks. It's called American Mess. Just show up at the station anytime Friday.
Y'all going to make him get naked and crawl around a little bit?
No.
You don't want to see Pat naked?
No. We'll come up with something for Pat to do to get his money.
All right, boys, I'm punching out.
Thank God you are. All right.
Got to give it up to the listeners, by the way.
Huh.
We didn't even solicit it or anything. They just took it upon themselves to set up a PayPal account, donated, $10 here, $20 there, and actually got $2,000 for Patty for her back rent.
Animals with a heart of gold.
Right, animals with a heart of gold. Because they know that we're not just going to hand her over a check. They knew it was well worth that money, the entertainment they were going to get. And then Pat, who's we did a Cribs. An episode of Cribs, blatantly ripping off MTV, but did an episode of Cribs over at his trailer.
That's our own spin on it, though. That's why it's not really a rip-off at all.
And it was just, his place is the worst hovel anyone could live in. I don't know how he goes there every night and doesn't put a bullet in his head. It is horrid.
Well, here's where the... hot water heater fell through the floor.
And he shows like a hole in the floor where the heater fell through. And then he goes, and here's where I fell through. One day he was walking in his home. If you're walking in your home,
and you step through
whether it's a trailer or a nice house, and your leg goes through the floor and you're there with your knee on one knee on the floor and the other leg hitting mud under your trailer, you're in a bad place.
What a failure.
Just a complete and utter failure.
How's he paying for this?
White male, heterosexual.
How's he even hearing the show?
I don't know. Patty hears the show, too.
That's amazing.
$2,000
They got their priorities in order.
Yeah. Well, yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
I'm not complaining, obviously. But it just begs the question, if I have no hot water heater and I walk in my trailer and I hit mud, but I still have my MiFi and my 12-month subscription.
It's a tribute to how good XM is.
Absolutely.
And how bad
the show.
regular radio is.
One of the highest-rated channels.
Free and how
FM.
bad some people are with their money.
Yeah.
That's how idiotic
Absolutely.
They really are.
Morons.
Oh, no.
Pay your rent.
This
you don't have to hear this drivel every day.
This guy's going to try a Deer Hunter mousetrap reference.
Oh, boy.
Right. Sinner in Queens.
Hey, man. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
What's up?
Yeah, I was wondering if at the end of the day, is the bit going to end with like 5 or 10 Vietnamese guys pounding money at you guys, chanting Mao?
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
It's going to be a long day for you.
It's going to be a long...
You dick!
But Travis let that through.
Travis?
Yeah, Travis.
On,
get
Travis,
in here.
Get in here.
Get in here.
Come on, Travis.
That's not...
Take your medicine.
We'll take Bill's trap here.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to take
Finger
mousetraps today, but
Finger
Travis,
in.
that was,
Finger in.
That was an awful call screen.
I've never seen Deer Hunter before, so
all right, so I'm...
Wow, you're trying to put through movie references on movies you hadn't seen.
I was taking his word.
You ever hear the internet?
That's great. Why, are you going to let through fried green tomatoes references next?
No.
You should stick your face in that thing.
Let's go.
The whole hand or just...
Just your finger.
Whatever you want to do.
He's kind of built like a mouse, isn't he?
He's fidgeting like one right now.
Look the paw.
Just do it, man. Get it over with.
Just do it. Yeah.
Just get it over with.
Just
get it over with.
Wow! Oh, it's stuck on his hand.
That was a good one. Now get back in your hole.
Now, just for the record, Anthony's the only one in the room thus far that's not...
I did it.
Oh, that's right. You get your
I
second.
did it.
He got one.
You know, you should get one for not remembering
You're
I
right.
got
I'll
one.
do that. Here, send it over here, Bill. I'm an asshole. Sorry.
We need another one.
Yeah, you get one for not paying attention.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, take Opie's evil one.
You should take these over.
There you go.
I should take us to the movie.
Yeah.
Ow!
Whoa!
God damn.
You just can't think about it. You just got to go.
You got to go for it.
Gotta go.
You kind of forget how much it hurts until you do it again.
What is that?
You know what?
Take the pain.
Well,
Take the pain.
The first one didn't hurt that bad, but
I know why that one hurt. You're pretty
right
stupid.
on the knuckle.
Y'all think you know about mousetraps? Yeah. I'll tell you about mousetraps.
No, that one wasn't on a solid surface. That's why that one hurt so much more.
Oh,
Let's go to Ed in Connecticut. Ed, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
Hello, Ed.
Hey, listen, I know everybody's thanking Elo for Opie and Anthony, but I want to publicly thank my brother John for getting me the gift of XM for Christmas. I turned him on to you guys years ago on NEW.
Yeah.
And this Christmas, he gave me the XM radio and basically just said, hey, I'm spreading the virus again. So
Awesome.
I just want to thank him. And he's going to cost me a little money now because now I got to start paying for it. But what the hell? You guys are worth it.
I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
All right, word, man.
Thank you.
Get easy.
Let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy, what's up?
Yeah, I was, since you got Elo in the studio, maybe you could enlighten us on those guidelines that XM had for you guys in the beginning.
There are none. It's a clever ruse. He just had to look good in the press. Let's say hi to Mike in D.C. Mike, what's up?
Hey, fellas, good morning.
Mike.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
Just wanted to let you know that Ron and Fez were bitching yesterday because you delayed their show because of Patty's swamp ass that was smelling throughout the studio.
Was that, see, that's why I love where I sit here in the studio. I'm away from most of the
swamp ass
that comes into the studio. And I heard, was there something emanating from her nude body?
There was something wafting.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to get nude and get on all fours, you better be squeaky clean.
Yeah, also, I don't think you need that level of stress.
That might have something to do with it.
It's going to bring up the smell.
That could bring it, right up to your nose.
Stress just dripping out of your pores.
That was the longest wait for a laugh I ever had. I was like, in my head, that was funny.
No, that was very funny.
Oh, thank God.
Making your own pudding.
Oh,
jeez.
You know, details like that are unnecessary.
I'm sorry. Let's say hi to Mark in SD, South Dakota, I guess. Mark?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Man.
Elo needs to be corrected for saying the term orifices and then listing appendages such as fingers and toes.
Nah, we're not doing this for flubbed lines.
Yeah, we're just doing
bad
this for
use
bombs.
of the English
I didn't
language.
mean an orifice, by the way. I think it would be actually nice to watch that.
All right.
Hey, you could see it.
Watch it out.
We'll do it next time with Patty.
Very, very good.
Lube it up. Yeah, I know. We all have now.
Swelling.
Now we all have the rectangular mark.
I'm going to be on Good Morning America here in an hour and a half. And
are you going to be on TV?
No, it's a press conference afterwards. Robin says, "Hey, what happened?" Well, I was on O&A today, and I stuck my hand in 2 mouse traps today.
Yeah.
Black
and why was that?
Rubbing it.
Wasn't funny enough.
It's the standards by which we operate here. If you're not funny, torture.
Those guys throw down over there.
Let's go to Nick.
That's over there.
Nick in Utah. Nick.
Hello.
Hey.
I just wanted to ask you a little question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if it was possible to get video on the DirecTV feed.
No, I mean it has a complicated answer, but it has to do with the capacity that they have, and it's really audio only for those channels.
Bandwidth, right?
Bandwidth, right?
Yes,
it's a bandwidth problem.
It's a bandwidth. It's the same. I mean, DirecTV has a finite amount of bandwidth, just like we do. It's a limited number of channannels.
Elo, are you into the Pal Talk?
Yeah, actually, I haven't got on my new computer today. I haven't got into the. I've got my camera. My account set up. Wiki got me all set up. And so
you got to get on there. You know what? This is only half the fun. Is the fans being able to look in during the show. The other half starts at night.
Yeah.
There are parties that go on in these rooms that range from nudity and sexual hijinks going on that you can suggest what the couple does, what the girl does. Physics. I've never been to those. I've never been to those rooms. But there's also karaoke night. I believe last Friday night was karaoke night, where people and
some guy singing into his cock.
The best part is you never have to leave your house, which is something I love. All of my friends are two-dimensional, and they are right there on the monitor. I never have to see them in real life. It's wonderful.
What's amazing, though, is that people don't think about the room. I mean, to me, it's like the person, but then I start to look at the room. I look at the books and all the crap they have.
Oh, everything in the background and stuff.
To me, that's the thing that's the most interesting. It's not what the person's doing. It's like, what a pigsty. I mean,
clean up. Build up your house. Build a set. Now, that'd be good. You have some, fake facade of a mansion behind you.
Right.
You live in a shithole.
Right. You got a staircase or something.
Big spiral staircase.
And if you're trying to pick up
great
chicks,
way to lure women back to your
trying to pick up chicks. It's like, hey, this is my crib. Don't mind the bathroom and the bed in the same room here. It's my studio.
They show up. Looks a lot bigger on the inside. Yeah, come on in.
In more ways than one.
That moth from fucking what is that movie?
You can't think about it. You just got to do it.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, that one hurt.
You had to, though.
The Pal Talk is blowing up, though. This show is becoming a lifestyle.
That's great.
It's not even about radio anymore.
Yeah, after the show is
just a part
over,
of what this O&A thing is about.
After the show is over, the fans continue doing things on the message board on whackbag.com. The Photoshop thread. The mousetrap is said again. The Photoshop thread over there, this is where people just, on a daily basis, take whatever we talk about on the show and use Photoshop and make humorous little pictures using cutouts of Steve or Opie or me or anybody from the show and put them in weird situations. It's gotten to the point now, though, where now it's full-motion video Photoshops that people are putting together using other programs. I did one last night. Did you see it, Steve?
No.
All right.
What? What I missed?
I'll show you.
Wait a second. He's going to be on the mic? Okay.
All right, Steve.
I got two right in front of me.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, he's going to go for a double.
No, I did it last night. It was it's you at the movie theater watching Brokeback Mountain.
Uh-oh.
That's all. It's in the Photoshop section on Whackbag.
I'm sure I'll have to check it out. What was I doing?
And you're going to have to link it on Opie Anthony.
I will. I don't mind.
That movie kind of bombed, right? As much as they're falling all over
Very
themselves.
limited release.
No, it's going into more theaters.
Yeah, more theaters now.
It's in more. It's over.
It'll do very well. Now I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Oh boy, here we go.
Going out on a limb here.
You know what? You should tease this so we can take a break.
All right, the radio tease. My review
of Brokeback Mountain. I'm sure people are just hanging.
Well, Matt in Yonkers. Matt.
Hey, I just want to thank you guys for hooking up with Pal Talk, because watching you guys recoil in fear every time one of these traps are passed around is just a
a bunch of pussies.
It's like we're passing the AIDS around.
How many people are in the Pal Talk rooms today? I don't know. How many we got? As you find out, Pugglefucker, what's up?
Hey, Doug, what's going on?
Hey.
How many fucking CEOs do the shit that Elo does? That has got to be the coolest boss on the planet.
Oh, he absolutely is.
And I think you ought to give him an O&A T-shirt and a couple mousetraps to take to Charlie and Diane this morning. And just tell Charlie, you got to do it, man. You got to do it.
Yeah, that would be funny if they did
I'll
that.
take one down to see what happens.
On Good Morning America. All right, Pugglefucker, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
The O&A mousetrap. Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Give it to your loved ones.
Let it be known, Elo believes in us in this fine radio show.
Without question.
When we first got to XM, that was questionable before Elo came aboard. Nick in Canada, what's up?
Hey, you guys fucking rock. I just got a question for Elo.
Yeah.
Are those new portable units, Pioneer and the Samsung, are they coming out in Canada here? Or
yes.
Do we not get that privilege?
No, you'll be able to use those in Canada?
Absolutely right.
We should talk about that, because you were showing Bill Burr the new portable unit today.
Yeah, I brought the Helix in. That's the Samsung one.
Yeah.
Because Bill was showing off
2
his
days after I buy a fucking iPod.
He buys a new iPod. I go just wasted money on an iPod.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. That's amazing, though.
When are they coming out?
End of March.
End of March,
yeah.
Definitely end of March? Or
Like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Technology.
That's
like
what it's turning into. Yeah, it's a laptop.
It's a can opener.
It's amazing.
It's also more durable than it seems on the iPod. It seems very fragile, the iPod. Mm-hmm. It's got a nice rubber back to it.
Yep, it's great. No, they're the CES. We won Best of CES, which is a huge thing because they unveil every piece of electronics equipment there, everything. I mean, at CES, and we won People's Choice Awards, voted the best device of the year.
Everybody that came over to the display was so impressed by it.
It's amazing.
They loved it.
Stowe. It's our guy Stowe down in Florida who does all this stuff.
And I love my MiFi, and I cannot wait to get the new ones.
And the new one,
the
smaller, and you can you can actually put your MP3s on it. Yeah. So it's just amazing.
The old one's like a fucking hand grenade now.
It's like a weapon.
Yeah, I still proudly walk around with that thing. I have no problem walking around with the MiFi, but these new ones where you'll be able to walk around with and listen to live satellite,
true live satellite,
right? And download your MP3s into the thing,
which is the best thing in the world. Well, I had one question on Canada real quick. One of the things, we were talking about, one of the things we should talk about after the show, though, is about a road trip for you guys to go up there. I've gotten calls from our partners up there who want to bring you guys to Toronto, and we just need to figure out, when we want to go up and go to Canada.
Yeah, when spring hits in July, we'll go up.
Elo, is this talk after the show going to be more than 5 minutes long?
It could be a half hour, though.
Because,
wait, we're talking after the show today?
I got business to tend to. Very busy man.
We like you. We don't like you that much.
That's the only way.
Say what you have to say on the show.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The only way I can figure out we can get this vetted out is to come here. Do it on the air.
If I'm not looking at the awning of the Parker Meridian Hotel at 11:05, I panic.
Well, the issue is we have to figure out how to get you guys up there. So now I'm paranoid to even talk about even an idea for the show to go down to New Orleans because I'm going to get mouse-trapped if it's a stupid idea.
We want to go up to Toronto or Montreal when it gets warm.
When it gets warm. So I need somebody from Canada to let me know.
So that would be
when does warm get me? What is warm there?
We're talking June.
June. Okay.
June? I think middle of the summer. July or August.
I don't know.
All right, we'll
early August,
we gotta
late
figure
July.
it out.
Let's go to Steve in Jersey. Steve.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Just wanted to let you guys know that I love your show. You guys have got to ditch one of those NASCAR channels. There's 5 of them for crying out loud. Put Ron and Fez on their own channel, and I want to hear you guys all day. I'm in and out of the truck constantly, and I miss sections of the show. And when you guys used to loop it around all day, I'd catch the show, on and off all day.
I didn't know I had 5 NASCAR channels.
I don't know.
5 of them?
No, they really are.
I would probably know that.
There's 5 country music stations, at least 4. There's got to be at least 4 channels labeled NASCAR.
Yeah, 4 channels.
Elo, comment?
We don't have 4 NASCAR channels, so he should go in the mousetrap.
Opie by proxy.
I was to get my O&A from 11 to 3.
All right. Well,
we will work on getting your O&A from 11 to 3.
Oh, look at that. A little tease by the Elo man.
There you go.
There's some things in the works there, Steve.
And by the way, I will merely say this, is my kind of parting tease.
All right.
Is that there has been one request made by probably every O&A pest for something from XM. And it's something that I'm going to make happen probably no later than mid-March.
Ooh, that is mysterious.
Wow, that is mysterious.
What the hell is that?
And
you don't even know what I'm talking
exciting.
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Yes, it is.
Can you write it down so we could do the
something?
Well, we'll talk after the show.
No, we could do
every pest.
He's got you now.
Damn it!
You're gonna be here till 11.
Just so we could go.
The verbal mousetrap I got to sit through after the show.
Let's see a couple more things before we get rid of Elo here.
What's he writing?
Let's go to Leo in Cleveland.
Wow,
Leo,
$500 million contract for ONA. That is what everybody wants.
Fellas, this mousetrap thing is fucking brilliant.
Wait! I'm
make sure it can't get on Pal Talk. Cover it up.
I got an Elo communique that I'm passing around the room.
Shows.
Let me see.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
I know you're happy.
Yeah. Oh, can I ruin the bit?
No bit ruining.
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. If you put your penis in that mousetrap right now,
no,
I'll tell you what it is.
No.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong?
Look, Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, look, everything has a price.
We're all just having fun.
Yeah, I saw what it was. It's not worth that.
Because someone's going to come in here and do it to see what it was.
This was all about having fun.
See, that's the Brokeback Mountain.
I know, yeah.
I haven't seen you go down the Brokeback Mountain.
It takes a lot to fucking gross people. You know what?
You dick.
All right, fine. Elo got another one. Elo went from I'm not doing the mousetrap. He's up to 3 or 4 already.
I love how that one built. Like he was slowly losing just support in the room.
Oh, the air went out. I was like, I got sold out by this one over here. Anthony's like
popcorn.
See, it's the Brokeback Mountain screening that Steve is in. And
you know what?
Oh, come on.
And look what comes out of the popcorn box. A little surprise.
All right. Go to Photoshop and see Anthony's little video he made of Steve at Brokeback Mountain. All right, let's go to Leo in Cleveland. Leo, you said what you had to say, right?
Guys, this fucking mousetrap thing is brilliant.
Yeah, you're not sticking your hand in it 3 times
Hey,
in the
how
last
come
hour.
I have to fucking reload it? You're the one who messed up.
All right.
Got to reload.
Let's
your
look
trap.
Look at this welt. Look at this.
That is a pretty big welt.
Look at that.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
You got it way at the tip of your palm there.
Oh,
that is red and going to leave.
It's going to swell.
That's going to be a black and blue now.
Look at this.
Get a picture of that for the website. Get a picture of his hand for the website.
Oh, my God.
Know why that happened?
It looks like you were bitten by a mongoloid. Like it's just squared off tooth marks.
See, Dr. Patty just gnawed on my hand.
See, look.
Some old lady with no teeth.
The secret is to have it on a hard surface. I was handing over the mousetrap and he did it. So
yeah.
Bill.
Bill.
Wow. That was almost a misfire.
Bill has such a hard time loading a mousetrap. It is the simplest thing to do.
Everyone is
Stop fucking staring at me.
I'll be loading mousetraps of bananas.
It was your idea. When you're at the stress factory, you should have mousetraps loaded.
Oh, God.
In case one of your bombs, one of your...
Woo!
Oh, fuck that has to hurt. In case one of your jokes bomb.
That was great, Ian.
Yeah. All right. Let's say hi to John in California. John?
Hey, John.
Hi.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Hello, John.
You're on the air, sir.
Hello. I'm calling to congratulate Bill on such a brilliant bit for this morning.
Thank you.
What?
The guy is really... No, you don't have to take that. You don't have to take the mousetrap.
Travis has to take that again.
Travis let this guy through for what?
Because this guy is trying to bomb on purpose.
I'm not trying to bomb on purpose. I was calling to congratulate Bill on such a brilliant bit this morning.
Well, that's not bad. He's just...
It's not bad. No, again.
Travis, let everyone slide on that one. Please?
I pardon you.
All right, we should take a break.
All right, guys.
Well, what better way to go to a break than have an intern get slammed in a mousetrap? Yeah, I don't think you should let him off.
That is true. If we let one guy off the hook, then what? The next guy, let's let him off the hook.
It's a
then you know what?
slope.
The system fails.
The system fails. Travis, get in here.
Front and center.
Yeah, you got to get in here and take your medicine. Wow. I'm afraid because there's so many on the console here that I'm going to accidentally... Oh, Steve almost got nailed.
Just move the whole paper.
What'd I do? You let a bit.
Don't quit.
Just don't ask.
Oh, he was good.
You let through that caller that had nothing.
Well, now we got
congratulate Bill.
This is great.
Bill had already been congratulated.
But if you were paying attention to the show, as if the trap's going to get him.
Travis is too skinny to do this bit.
I know, this could break his arm.
Snap an arm.
Break a bone. All right.
Go ahead. I would say...
Now we can go to break.
Yeah. That's the way you go to break.
That's the way you do
Discipline, Opie.
All right. I'm going to Times Square with Mousetrap. So
all right, Elo. Pleasure seeing you again.
Press conference with Good Morning America. That's very cool.
Yeah, 9:15.
Yeah, and put some ice on that hand.
That's really funny.
And
fucking welt.
He really has a welt on that hand, man.
Hurts. You know what he has? He has executive hands. That's the problem.
Yeah.
From counting money all your life, Mr. Hooper.
Elo, we're going to get into something today. Bubba wanted to work for XM. We didn't want him, right?
Yep.
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right, because we're going to get into something in a little while, and I want it from the boss's mouth because we're going to go off on a little rant.
I've known him for a long time in Tampa.
But it wasn't worth it to XM, right, to bring Bubba aboard.
We had.
And it wasn't worth it for XM to bring Howard aboard.
That's right. We had
the numbers did not make sense.
Numbers did not make sense. We had the show we wanted, which was O&A.
There we go.
End of the conversation.
All right, because Bubba is just spewing stupid things.
And by the way, I mean, in full disclosure, it's like Ron and Fez are here because, you guys and us collectively thought because they were part of our family.
Love the Ron and Fez.
Right.
Love them guys.
Yeah, and they complement what we do. And
they're great.
And so, I get phone calls every single day from people who want to get on and on and on. And the answer is the same. We have what we want. We don't need anything else right now.
Yep.
So,
all right.
That's where we are.
From the horse's mouth.
Elo, thank you so much for coming in. If you want to meet after the show, I'll give you the number to my Escalade. I will be on the expressway. We will do it over the phone.
A Telcon, as we'd say.
Yeah, Telcon.
All right.
Telcon.
And we have a brand new country song today, Straight for the Shower.
Oh, Straight for the Shower today?
Straight for the Shower came in.
I love these country songs.
It's hilarious.
Stop it with the country stuff. You're killing me.
And in honor of that Silence of the Lamb bomb that you had, we're going to do Silence of the Lamb, the musical.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's funny.
It's these two guys, the Kaplan brothers. They made a musical based on the Silence of the Lambs.
Which song are we hearing?
Put the effing lotion in the basket.
My favorite.
Checking out the Opie and Anthony show on XM Satellite Radio. The O&A virus spreading across America. Bill Burr in studio. He's playing Stress Factory.
That's right.
All weekend long, starting tomorrow night.
It's going to be easy after Extreme Comedy.
Extreme comedy. On the Opie and Anthony program. It's Extreme. X-Comedy. All right, we got lots to do on the show. Like every day.
Dude, I'm stoked.
Chris Penn died.
You're kidding. How did it happen?
Sean Penn's brother.
Oh, no.
Michael Penn's brother. Maybe that's why he died.
Michael Penn. He did that song.
Yeah.
That one song?
That song.
He did a song once.
Yeah. That song.
But I bet you he's still performing somewhere.
Yeah.
When they do that, like a look back at the 80s bands and stuff, you realize they never went away. We went away.
Well, we just left.
We just left.
Left him sitting there.
They're playing like county fairs.
Yeah,
they're still playing.
They do these behind the music, whatever they're called these days, and you realize they never stopped. We just stopped going.
Yeah.
Instead of filling out Madison Square Garden or whatever, it's, like you said, the county fair or some tiny little club in the village.
I saw, what I couldn't believe as far as, a recent thing, I saw Ja Rule was playing B.B. King's.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, he was happening.
He was a Madison Square Garden guy.
I couldn't tell you if he was still happening or not.
Right, well...
Oh, you weren't at that one?
Not into the hip-hop.
A lot of the 80s bands, though.
I should have known better than to bring that up on this show.
What? Huh? What?
What, that's my fault? Because you don't fucking listen to... That's fucking bullshit.
Listen to something. Oh, ow. Wow, that's right on the... That's right where the other mark was on your hand. You're not even trying to move it around a little bit.
I know. He decides I'll just destroy one part of my hand today.
Yeah.
That was bullshit.
Yeah, that was.
I was just questioning it. You could have, like,
I think that
argued
was
the point.
Bill calling us racists. Like, you should have known to bring up, like, a black artist and...
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying that.
No?
That's just your guilty conscience.
Oh.
Well, what do we know about Chris Penn today?
We know he's dead.
We interviewed him a couple times on the show.
I read it.
He's a good guy. He was 43 years old.
Yeah, he was a mess, though. You look at Sean Penn, at least the guy, kept in shape, or keeps in shape to some extent, and his brother there was just a bloated mess.
Could be a heart attack, huh?
Fat guy. Could be.
Drugs?
Don't know. If there were drugs and fat involved together there in the body, oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Actor Chris Penn, younger brother of Oscar winner Sean Penn, was found dead yesterday inside an apartment near the L.A. suburb of Santa Monica.
I love that guy, man. I thought he was great.
No cause of death was immediately determined.
He's just
no signs of foul play.
Out of the fucking blue.
Daddy, did you see that?
What?
The guy got me on the ground. He tried to fuck me.
You wish.
You sick bastard, Vic. You tried to fuck me in my father's office. Look, Vic, whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home, go to it. But don't try to fuck me. I mean, I don't think you're that way. I like you a lot, buddy, but I don't think you're that way.
Reservoir Dogs, one of the greatest movies ever.
That's the Michael Madsen scene.
4 years fucking punks up the ass. You appreciate a piece of prime rib when you see it.
My break.
Prime rib.
You're telling me that now that this man is free, and we're making good on our commitment to him, he's just gonna decide, out of the fucking blue, to rip us off?
Why don't you tell me what really happened?
Don't make me do this.
Larry, stop pointing that fucking gun at my dad!
Wow. Fantastic movie.
I'm a cop.
Also the voice of Grand Theft Auto.
Larry, I'm so fucking sorry.
Also the big voice.
Oh! No! I'm a cop, Larry. Oh! Come on! I'm so fucking sorry, Larry. No!
Yeah, that was a good one.
Also the voice in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
He was the star of Grand Theft Auto. So there you go.
Yeah.
We'll find out more about that as the days go on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
43 years old.
What was that movie he did with Eric Stoltz? Long time ago. He was like the athlete. He was doing sit-ups, had the weights on his head.
Oh, right. He had that helmet with the dildo on it, it looked like, and there were weights on there.
And the unfunny kid from Weird Science.
Yeah.
Was starring in that.
Right.
Wow.
Don't remember the name.
Clue.
Couldn't tell you the name. Anyone?
What year was it about?
No.
What year was it?
It's going to IMDb.
That's where we're at. What year was it about?
Early 80s, please.
Early 80s?
I'm really hoping this was the movie he was in. Or
You're not talking about Rumblefish, right?
No.
All the Right Moves?
Nope.
No. Footloose,
No.
He was in that. Pale Rider? No. At Close Range?
Might have been that. No, that was with Sean Penn.
I don't know.
Let's see. No one
has that one.
No one's coming up with it.
No idea.
He was in a movie with Eric Stoltz. I'm standing by that.
Well, hit the Eric Stoltz.
You could cross-reference at the bottom.
Yeah, cross-reference at the bottom there, and we'll get it.
When you scroll all the way down to IMDb, there's a place you could put two actors.
Line 4 has it. Wildlife?
Maybe that was it.
Let's go to Jeremy in Jersey.
He was in shape in that movie.
Jeremy!
What's up, buddies?
Wildlife.
I'm pretty sure it's the Wildlife.
You got it. Eric Stoltz was Bill Conrad, and Chris Penn was Tom Drake.
I'm Bill Conrad. My family, I have a daughter, a wife. I'm from Wisconsin. Wisconsin, Bill Conrad. Pleasure to meet you. USA. USA all the way.
All right, Jeremy.
All right, punching out.
Good one. Jeremy from New Jersey, wildlife. All right. Moving on to happier things, I guess. There's a guy that wants to wear a skirt to school.
Oh, yeah, I saw this morning.
That's nice.
Some fat dude wants to go to school with a skirt.
Is this one of these things where he's pushing the envelope man and, showing the authorities that they can't put a dress code on a certain people, man, without...
Showing the double standard.
Yeah, man.
Guys aren't allowed to wear shorts.
Put pants on and go to school, ass.
Yeah, where the fuck is his dad?
Yeah, to just smack him in the head.
Guys aren't allowed to wear shorts, but girls are allowed to wear skirts.
Pull that dress over his head and give him some uppercuts like old school hockey.
Oh, pull it over his head so he can't fight back. Just bash him.
You want to wear a dress, faggot?
All right. Here's what you're going to be in store for at school if you wear a dress.
Well, we'll have to go to that a little later in the program.
Oh, really?
My copy's not working.
I could do my review.
Someone should freaking do the mousetrap.
Somebody should be punished.
Who should be punished?
Who made the disc?
Me? Who?
Than? Wow, Than never does anything wrong, though.
Well, he just did.
He's almost perfect. Yeah,
he's fantastic.
Because he got the audio of that story for the show. If it's not working, he's got to do it. If it is working, then E-Rock's got to do it because he wasn't able to figure it out in studio.
E-Rock?
All right, we'll get to the bottom of that in a second. Anthony, you shocked everybody in the back office before the show today.
I don't think it was very shocking. Get
Steve in here, by the way.
Yeah, we need Steve in here because I think Steve was just saying what he thinks everybody wanted to hear yesterday. That's what I think Steve was doing. I don't think he was being honest.
Steve?
Hello, Steve.
Hi. I linked up your animation, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's on OpieAnthony.com?
I hate the fact that I got to put it in a GIF file.
I can shrink it down.
It looks so much better in QuickTime.
I can convert it.
Yeah, please.
It'll be smaller, too.
I got the QuickTime file. I'll send it.
Okay, cool.
It just looks better. My art is being destroyed by compression. My art.
Oh, that's what you're worried about.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a little big, though, when you do it QuickTime.
It's huge.
I know.
Much like Steve.
Thank you.
Big man. But now Steve went to the movies.
That was just babble.
Of course it was.
That was just tech babble.
It's
this is all I heard. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, because no one knows about QuickTime.
No, exactly.
I'd
GIF files.
I don't.
No?
Mm-mm. I couldn't make a QuickTime video.
Maybe your MySpace
50% of the room
page
can't
would look
make a QuickTime video.
better if you did know about something like...
Oh, and then they can get shut down like Bobby Kelly?
Yeah, by copyright infringement.
Dude, I lost all my friends, dude.
That's a great Bob Kelly, man.
Dude.
Fucking Bob Kelly.
My first job was to sabotage all my friends, dude.
Sell everybody out.
Oh, yeah, that's him. Rather than reach out for help, he's dragging everybody down with him.
That's Bob.
Dude, I'm drowning. Give me a hand.
Pulls you into the water.
All right, let's get into
this. Steve.
Yeah.
When was it? Yesterday? The day before yesterday, I guess? You saw Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, no, I saw it over the weekend.
Over the weekend. It's a lovely song. You went to the movies?
Right.
To see it? See, I don't...
Who'd you go with?
Wife.
The wife dragged him.
The beard. And by wife, he means a guy named Robert.
Ed.
Who likes to wear skirts to school.
So you went
it's
to
his
see
preference? That's okay.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
And you said what? About
it was boring.
Can I interrupt here? Because Dan is trying to come in under the radar.
Oh, wait a minute. With a new working disc? Is that what you're trying to switcheroo?
Yeah.
He's trying the old switcheroo?
No, I'm not.
Ow!
Way to go along with the bit there. He's one of these martial arts guys.
Yeah.
He just takes the pain. Thank you, Thad.
You're welcome.
All right,
No,
now
just so
we'll go back to this
low-key.
later.
Yeah. You said it was boring.
I'm not negating the fact that I understand people want to see it because they're curious about the whole gay cowboy thing. All right,
cowboys.
I got that part. I understand that.
Ooh, curious.
I know I can't say anything,
See,
so I'm just.
He's just saying what people want to hear.
That's not true at all. That is absolutely not true.
We're just going to pick up on key words.
I understand.
During your
You're
review.
just showing off, by the way.
I saw it last night. I saw Brokeback Mountain.
Now,
I didn't go to the movies.
Steve had.
I found a copy on DVD.
What, at a
and was
rest
able to watch
area?
it in the comfort of my own home.
He got it from
the
one
comfort
of those,
my own homo.
He got it off the street from one of those Korean people.
No, it was
Got it at a
great
rest area.
I don't know. It was some kind of copy that something kept scrolling on the bottom about awards. every hour or so in the movie, something scrolled about property of and for award consideration, and it didn't really distract the
viewing
from the film or anything. But I'll go out on a limb here, and I'll be.
Why would you go
completely
see
honest.
that? Seriously.
Well, I didn't go. I sat.
I mean,
at home.
why would you see that?
Because a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people talking
They're
about
not.
it. They kind of are.
They aren't.
It's
Dude, it just won 4
of these
Golden Globes.
Things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're talking about
Those
it.
guys are talking about it. How much money did it make at the box office?
I don't know. I don't
it's
have
all
to-
It
bullshit.
didn't make
hype.
a lot, but it hadn't gone into wide release.
Yeah, exactly. It was only in limited release. It has the potential
Really?
to make
So
a lot
you're
of
telling
money.
me when that goes into wide release across Nebraska, people are going to be lining up to see gay cowboys?
You're probably right. The Midwest probably have a problem with this.
Right.
But
My only problem is it looks like a boring chick flick.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
Much like
for
Spider-Man.
For what if Spider-Man?
They turned Spider-Man into a fucking chick flick.
Yeah, I don't like that whole love interest thing there. Just
Yes,
kick some ass.
get it out.
Kick some ass, swing around
Get
on
it
a web.
out.
It's character development. It's character development.
But it wasn't a bad movie.
Yes,
It wasn't a bad movie. For what it was a fine film.
So what is it about? Once you get past the fact that they're gay, do they have to bring
It's a dopey love story.
Yeah, to bring the herd in.
Take out the chick, put in another
Exactly.
cock.
Exactly, and that's what makes it boring.
That's what it is.
We'll compare it.
It's
We'll
two
compare
guys.
it to a...
All right.
Is it like Yuli's Gold?
No, I can't. It's one of these love over 20-year period movies where it starts in 1963. They're up in the mountains on Brokeback Mountain. They should have called it that. No rubbers. I'm riding him bareback.
1963 now.
Brokeback Mountain. They're like sheep. They gotta mind these sheep for this rancher guy, and they're hanging out, spend a lot of time in tents up in this on a Brokeback Mountain, and out of nowhere, out of the fucking blue, the dark-haired guy, what's his name?
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, he decides he's going to pretty much rape this the blonde-haired guy.
He was the bottom, though.
Yeah, I know, but like,
I see what
he
you're
just
saying.
out of nowhere
Initiates
gay sex with this guy without even getting an inkling that he was attracted to him or anything. What?
I'm trying to think.
I don't have the gaydar going. What did I miss?
There was that whole. Remember the scene when Heath Ledger is sort of giving himself a washing, and you see him blurry in the background. That was there for a reason. That was there.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yes,
all right,
exactly.
All right. Heath Ledger is by the river,
right,
nude,
yeah,
and he's washing himself. And Gyllenhaal there, Jake,
yeah,
is in the foreground. He's in the foreground, and I go. He's gonna take a peek. He's gonna take a peek, but he didn't take the peek.
He doesn't.
He doesn't take the peek.
But that's there for he's in the presence of naked man, and there's sort of an extended shot.
I understand the fact that Jake Gyllenhaal is the gay guy.
Right.
He's into Heath Ledger.
Right.
But I don't see how he picked up on Heath Ledger being accepting of him grabbing him and trying to make out with him in the tent.
Well, he wasn't accepting. He recoiled.
He recoiled for 3 seconds. And then he got a cock up the guy's ass.
He recoiled
in
right
a
into
minute.
a cock.
He recoiled. He recoiled. And then the next thing he's unbuckling his big Western belt buckle and fucking Jake in the ass.
You were watching this?
Of course. I rewound and watched it again and again.
What was the initial period? The one thing I'm trying to figure out, how long were they on Brokeback Mountain initially? Was it for a period of months?
Initially, it was for a season, I guess, like a summer.
3 months.
3 months.
Why did they call the movie Brokeback Mountain?
Because that's like the mountain.
It's like breaking
the
horse.
And then the whole rest of the movie is Heath Ledger gets married.
He gets his back blown out.
Broke back. I know. All you can think of is like he gets boned up the ass so hard he broke his back on this mountain.
It has something to do with breaking horses, right?
No,
They're wild
not at all.
And crazy.
No,
and killing your spirit.
The name of the mountain is Brokeback Mountain. It's just the name of the mountain. So they go up there.
The sequel's going to be Ass Rape Valley.
They go up there to do a little of this sheep herding thing,
right.
And they hook up. Now, Heath Ledger's engaged to be married, so he comes back after this job is over, gets married, has a couple of kids. This other guy there, Jake, goes back and hooks up with a girl. Gets married, I guess, very confused. And in the 60s, you're not just running out fagging it up, especially out west like that. So he tries to, fit in. But he's still, like, more of the homo. Jake Gyllenhaal is a gay guy trying to cover it up by getting married. Heath Ledger is in love with Jake Gyllenhaal. But that's it. There's no, he doesn't go hunting around for other guys. He's not looking for ass sex from other guys. He's just in love with this one guy.
He's a relationship guy.
Yeah, a relationship guy.
He's a one-man
Jake Gyllenhaal needs some cock. Needs the cock.
And
Heath Ledger can
Which
be
is the only way to do it.
Chick.
You want to limit. You don't want to be a whore.
Right.
If you got to do
a one-man guy.
Yeah, if you got to do it.
One-man guy.
There's only one man with that story, and that's how it's going to stay.
So he's like that, and
he trollops around. He goes to Mexico. He hooks up with other cowboys.
Yeah. But over the years, Heath Ledger's his marriage breaks down because of this whole thing. Because every so often, every few years, he'll get a postcard from Jake inviting him back to Brokeback Mountain, where they hook up, sit around, which is really hysterical. They sit around a campfire. They drink whiskey. They talk about things. It's like hanging out with your bud.
Right.
Also, because it's just like, hey, what's going on? I don't know, horses and this, that, and they talk about things, and then it's followed up with some ass sex.
Right.
It's just like hanging out, talking with your pal, yet you're fucking them. That's pretty much.
That makes it even more creepier because they were both sitting there going like, "Oh my God, they had the biggest sale down in fucking Macy's."
No.
Then you could see it coming.
Right.
But they're sitting there talking about power tools and
it wasn't. There was no gay talking, no gay mannerisms aside from
what were they talking about?
It was just talking about anything.
Ranching, getting screwed over by the boss. It was any typical heterosexual conversation. During a camping
trucks.
Trip. Yeah.
Things like that. But then it was also about I miss you when you're gone and. I don't know how to quit you.
Right.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
I wish I knew how to quit you. And, Heath Ledger, his marriage fails because of this whole thing. The one scene that is just disturbing is Heath Ledger's with his wife in their apartment, and Jake pulls up. It's the first time he's seen him in years. So he runs downstairs to say hi to him. They kind of find this stairwell and just start making out.
Oh, yeah.
Cowboy hats on, and they're making out, and the wife opens the door and looks down and sees her husband now making out with this guy. Her face is priceless.
Yeah, it's
she should win an award for this horrified face she puts on.
Yeah, she's completely disgusted. It's Michelle Williams, and but it's not affectionate.
And the marriage is over right there. At that point, that is
now, is the making out
over
real, or is it movie making out?
It is making out where they pull apart and there is spit between their two lips making out.
What were these guys thinking?
They're thinking
find a happy place.
And I know why Steve didn't really enjoy the movie that much.
Why?
Because he had a very small part right at the beginning, and you must have been cut out of the rest.
That was exactly it. Thank you.
Heath Ledger's walking through the woods. Big bear comes out of nowhere. He runs away, and Steve's part. I go, look, Steve's in the movie.
That's it. I was bitter at Ang for cutting me.
And then it takes you from 1963 up until, I guess, the early 80s.
20 years.
Yeah, it's like 20 years or so of this guy trying to deal with the fact that he's in love with a guy, but trying to still, live as a man in Wyoming. And then this other guy who's more gay, but he can't, be out of the closet either. And they both are hooking up every so often.
And since he can't see him all that often,
he hooks up with other people.
Where do they hook up at?
Brokeback Mountain, the title of the feature.
Let's go to Pat in Boston. Pat.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Love the movie. I love the part in the treehouse where the guy's like,
Yeah, I was expecting a jeep in that tent in the first scene.
I didn't see the end. I just want to know if it ends with a couple of guys in robes and tissues, 80s fags. I don't know.
No, there's no robes or tissues or a little Yorkshire Terrier and some broth.
Let's go to Chris in Pennsylvania. Chris?
Hey, I agree with Steve that movie was totally boring, and I didn't understand the love aspect because those guys, there was very little dialogue. It was just like a perfect relationship if it was a guy and a girl because there's no talking. It was just
no talking. Yeah, there really wasn't a foundation for these guys to be so deeply in love with each other.
Other than that, they had to spend a lot of time around each other.
Yeah, they spent time around each other, and I guess that's enough.
All right, let's.
I believe it was a mountain called Brokeback Mountain.
Let's go to DJ in Wisconsin. DJ.
Anthony, every finger, every toe, mouse traps.
See, I knew it. What? It wasn't that bad of a movie.
Did you feel for any of the characters?
I choked up at the end a little bit.
Did Anthony?
No.
What? The customer is always right. That's a paying XM customer.
He can go fuck himself. I'm not...
Craig in D.C. Craig?
Hey, yeah, listen, I just needed to call and defend Steve.
Thank you.
Because I've seen several Ang Lee films. I like the director. I was really disappointed, and this one was fucking long.
Yeah, it just drags on. Even if there was a woman in Gyllenhaal's role and it was just a regular love story, this would have been a slow-moving, boring movie.
Yeah. Absolutely. The Hulk had more action in the movie.
You know what? He mentions it's an Ang Lee movie, and he's a really, really good director. There was a shot at the beginning of the movie where it's a horizon and the blue sky and clouds, and it was a really nice shot. So I'm watching it with my girlfriend. And I go,
Make sure you say that a lot, by the way.
No, I'm not even saying it for that reason, because she was the smartass in this. I watched it, and I said, wow, that is a really nice shot. And she turned and goes, you fucking faggot.
Let's go to Joey in Chocolate City. Joey!
Yeah, they should come out with a sequel, do the same exact movie, but with two women, and they could call it Carpet Munch Mountain. Out.
I'm sorry, Opie.
Oh! I hate you, Joey.
Yeah, that really stunk.
Fuck.
Everybody,
Let's go to Dave in Indiana. Dave!
Hey, boys, how you doing today?
Hey, man.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, I got a new ideas for the mouse traps there. Not only can they use for punishment and humiliation, how about high-stakes Tourette's? Anything?
Well, explain further. I mean, the idea so far is good.
No. Reset your trap, Opie.
I like the idea. Why don't you set him up for, how many he can set in a certain amount of time and bet on that?
Well, Twitchell's, I think, is coming in Friday. Maybe we could do something like that. Have him...
that would be cool.
See how long it takes him to set 10 traps.
There you go.
It's not a bad idea. We'll do that bet on Friday when we do American Mess. American Mess is this Friday. I hope we get some people down here.
Excellent.
We got 2 trips to the lingerie bowl that we're giving away to the 2 biggest freaks that show up on Friday.
Yeah. One last thing.
Yep.
Fuck the Indianapolis Colts. I'm out.
All right. Yeah, they let you down. Let's go to Todd in Chester. Todd.
Hey, I just saw the porn version. It's called Broke Bag Mountain. Later, dudes.
All right. So, would you recommend this film, Anthony?
I would give it. Let's see, how many stars? I'll go with stars instead of these typical thumbs up that everyone.
How many boners?
About. How many boners? You ass.
How many tight shirts?
It was long.
How many mustaches?
I've seen many porno mustaches and pork chop sideburns.
How many chaps?
Assless. I didn't think it was a bad movie. Between 2 and 3 out of 4 stars.
Is it going to win all the awards?
Yeah, I think it's going to do very well.
That's going to be weird, man.
Does Heath Ledger have an accent?
Yeah, I think he's Australian, right?
He's from Australia.
That was pretty damn good, because he just kind of mumbled his way through the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah. As far as acting goes, I'm sure he's going to get something, but...
Yeah.
Of course they will. Anytime you do something like
something
this,
like that.
Yeah,
you play a gay guy or a retard.
No matter how boring,
you're in.
Or the Holocaust.
Yeah, Holocaust, you're in.
It was amazing. It was so brave.
I couldn't believe it. I felt as if I was there.
All right. In honor of Brokeback Mountain and Anthony's
Gonna
review.
fuck somebody up the ass?
A little bit we did a few years back called Hi, Mom, I'm Gay.
Oh.
I think I want the Steelers to win the Super Bowl. Bill?
Everybody's picking the Steelers. I think Steelers have a better team, but Holmgren's a better coach for some dumb reason. I don't know. I would take Seattle with the points.
Anthony?
I'll be watching Brokeback Mountain on Super Bowl Sunday.
Ow!
There you go.
Oh.
There's
you went with the palm on that one.
Yeah.
Is that worse?
It really hurts both ways. No, it doesn't hit the bone.
Ah, mother!
Yeah, that's more of a pinch than a
Oh, man, that's bad when it jumps up, huh?
Look at Look at this. Dude, look.
I was showing.
It's like a bite mark.
I know. I was showing one of mine to
Opie,
Bill.
try the palm.
The palm really hurts.
Don't worry.
Dude, you should do it just for the fact you're eating a blueberry Pop-Tart.
Don't worry. I'll be bombing soon. It's all about the blueberries.
I'll be bombing soon.
At least I'm honest with myself.
Yo, you're not kidding with it when it jumps up. You want to nail it so it stays down.
That's what nailed Elo bad.
Kids at home, if you're doing this, the best.
All the children playing along at home.
Starting tomorrow, the listeners will be playing along at home. They're going out today and getting their mouse traps. Don't make us make an official Opie Anthony mouse trap.
I hate loading them.
Oh, yeah.
It scares the shit out of me.
All right, we got the...
Dude, how can you deal with guns then, man? My hands start shaking the second I get around one.
Guns?
Well, you know what they always do?
I'm not shooting myself with them.
Yeah, but you know how it always is? The fucking thing always ends up going off.
No, I mean, who are you hanging out with?
I'm saying, you always read in the paper that, the guy was cleaning it, or he scratched himself, and next thing you know, he blew his nose off.
People that don't respect the gun. If you respected that mousetrap as much as you must respect a firearm, you would never, ever have it smack down on your hand.
Well, I mean, that can't kill me.
This is true. But I was just kind of speaking figuratively. like you would never have a loaded mousetrap around. If mousetraps were as lethal as guns...
they took the clip out and they didn't know there was one in the chamber.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And then they started talking about Scarface. Remember the fucking scene?
You're right. That's stupid. The thing you do, whenever you handle a firearm, you unless you're going to use it to shoot at a range or something...
Going in gun speed?
You take...
Whenever you handle a firearm...
You make certain...
Make sure that
it is unloaded.
Trajectory...
You take the magazine out, you open it up, you look, and make sure visually that it is not loaded.
And all your guns are just for target practice, right? For hunting.
Or if, some riffraff tries to get my house.
See, that's why I like...
No, not hunting. I'm not a hunter.
You're honest. Because everyone else, they buy the assault weapon for, hunting or whatever. And then the first thing they do, any gun they have, is they say what it would do to you if they shot you.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking thing, take your whole fucking shoulder right off. From here?
Back.
From here?
From here?
Forget about it. Goes in like this, comes out your back like a fucking basketball.
Comes out cherry pie.
Anybody can blow anybody away.
Your head would go off like a melon.
Never seen a head come apart like that.
Shit.
All right, you want to hear the skirt story? High school kid?
Yeah, skirt.
Where were we with this damn story? I guess girls at the school can wear skirts. Guys can't wear shorts. So this guy thinks it's not fair, so he wants to now wear a skirt to school.
So some guy decides he's going to...
Because he hates pants.
Well, there's no skirting the issue for a high school boy in New Jersey today. He will wear a skirt to class if he wants to. 17-year-old senior Mike Corbiello says that it's not about cross-dressing or making a fashion statement. It's to make a point. At Hasbrook Heights High School, girls are allowed to wear skirts during the winter, but the dress code does not allow boys to wear shorts. He protested, calling the policy discriminatory, and the school buckled.
girls are allowed to wear skirts and guys can't wear shorts, you know, their legs are being exposed. So that goes to show that it's not a cold thing.
Okay. The aspiring musician hates pants, and he's been wearing skirts to school since October. The school ordered Caballero to stop, but has now agreed to lighten up as long as the skirts are not too short. And he can wear them, but he just still can't wear shorts. But he can wear a skirt. And as you were mentioning earlier, he'd had knee surgery, and he'd been wearing shorts.
They allowed him to, yeah.
Right, to make that provision, and so.
Oh, right, it's a medical reason.
He wears them fashionably with his gym shoes there, you know.
Only Steve Bartlestein would know that.
Good that the school decided, you know something?
All right, douchebag.
Keep wearing your skirt. No shorts still, but yeah, you can wear a skirt. Go ahead. Now do that all fucking year. What a bunch of pricks. I love them. Good.
He was like one of those husky guys who were just always fucking hot. You know, you go to like a fucking football game.
Yeah.
You're sitting there fucking, like me, I'm always like freezing and they're standing there, got like a fucking wife beater on.
If that.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even cold.
No shirt on with the team logo across their bellies.
Oh, yeah, like those assholes who like take their shirt off and they got the...
Yeah, baby. Let's go to Bruce.
Dude, there's no way we're not getting on TV.
Let's go to Bruce, Louisiana.
Losers.
Bruce!
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I'm fucking rolling, man. I did this same thing when I worked at Walmart about 4 years ago.
You wore a skirt to Walmart?
I fucking wore it to work for about 3 days. My wife took pictures and everything, and I'm not no fucking sissy. I'm 350 pounds, 6 foot tall.
Still be a sissy, sir. On a movie I watched, Brokeback Mountain, wasn't like they were small gentlemen.
They wouldn't let us wear fucking shorts and unload the trucks in the summertime, and it's like 110 degrees back there because they didn't have air conditioning in the warehouse part.
I'd rather be overheated than be called a faggot.
Faggot wearing a skirt.
You know what? It was funny, and I got laughs for about a week. But then the manager called me in the office and asked me what I was doing, and I said, well, it's either fucking discrimination or sexual harassment, because it's either you don't want me to wear shorts or you just want to look at women's asses, and then I got fired.
Well, yeah, because that last point didn't make any sense.
All right.
Well, yeah, it did, because either they didn't want to see my fucking hairy legs or they wanted to go out of their way to fucking look at women's fucking asses is all there is to it.
Right.
How does that have? What does that have to do with you wearing a skirt?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No.
There's no sexual discrimination with the fact that you're wearing a dress.
Well, no, but that's been let in.
Well, that was the point you've been making for the last minute.
They said that you don't think women work as hard as you. And I was like, that's bullshit, man. I'm fucking in the back of a truck all day unloading, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you should have studied harder in high school.
The world needs ditch diggers too, you know. They got a video of...
Dude, I unloaded trucks. I know how I did in high school.
They got a video.
Yeah. I didn't study.
I got to interrupt.
I was young when I did it. I'm fucking doing a lot better now.
They got a video of...
Yeah, what are you doing now?
Driving.
Of them loading Chris Penn's body into a truck.
Get out of here, really?
Into an ambulance or what have you. Very creepy.
Oh, that's not true.
All right, Bruce, we're done with you.
Where can I email pictures to?
You can't.
Send it www.com.
Mike!
Yes.
Hey.
Hey. You know what's wrong with the kid in your story is he ain't got no friends. We did that when I was in high school, but about 30 guys do it for a week. The school buckles.
You had 30 guys wear skirts to school?
Yeah.
To make a point?
Well, yeah, they said no shorts. It's same story. No shorts. Girls are wearing skirts. Guys wear skirts for a week. Shorts are allowed.
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense if you think about it. Girls are allowed to wear skirts. Guys can't wear shorts.
Yeah.
Because they want them dressed up, I guess? What if the shorts are nice shorts?
It's all about the principal and strict. Of course you want the girls to have
what it's called? It's called the goddamn dress code.
Yeah.
And it's school. It's not a democracy when you're in school. Everyone in high school, I remember being in high school and thinking, man, we need on-campus smoking. Man, let's have a smoke-in. We're going to hang out. We're going to confront, the principal and tell him we demand, a student smoking lounge. And,
I want to be able to smoke in class, man.
Yeah. And so we're going to have, a sit-in. and we're just gonna hang out here until someone talks to us, man.
How old is he?
Oh,
he's old.
Forget about it.
Did you have a bandana around your head?
No, it's how ridiculous it was.
Freedom rock, man.
Right. Turn it up.
Let your freak flag fly, man.
You know how bad it was?
You want to blow off last period and see Thin Lizzy?
It wasn't even like the 60s when they did that. It was like the late 70s. It wasn't even like I should have been involved in that.
Yeah.
But, you do that, and then you get a couple of people together that agree with you. Yeah, man, we should be able to smoke, man. This is quit hassling me, man. and you all hang out.
Homework.
And then, like, not even the principal, some administrator comes over and goes, all right, if you don't get up and go to class, you're all just going to be suspended. And then all the solidarity just goes out the fucking window, and everyone gets up and starts leaving. Yeah, well, we better just go to class, man.
It was actually called a walkout.
Yeah.
Did you ever do a walkout?
That was it. A walkout.
At noon, we're all just going to walk.
Because we should be able to smoke, man. No, you shouldn't. Because the school says you can't. Oh, well, they shouldn't. You know something? Yeah, they can. They can do whatever they want.
Joey says I'm not getting to the point of the story. Joey, Vegas.
Hey, what's up, Opie and Anthony?
Hey.
It's the point of either everybody does it or they don't. You can't have it one way or the other. You can't say, well, you can do this, but they can't do that. You have to be in it all for naught. If everybody wants to be equal and have equal share, especially men and women, either everybody wears pants or everybody wears shorts, skirts, and pants.
Why?
Because it's fair that way. Even
fair? What's fair about it? Who cares? If you have an establishment where
Joey, how old
say
are you?
Girls wear skirts,
21.
Guys don't want them wearing shorts.
That's the problem. Joey's 21.
You need life. You need life to beat you a bit.
I bet you when you played sports, everyone got
linen?
a trophy, right, Joey?
Nope.
How about some linen slacks?
What's wrong with linen slacks? They're comfy. They breathe.
You guys are missing the point, though.
I'm
telling you, I'm onto something.
What's that?
He's 21, so everything has to be equal. Yeah. That's how he was brought up, and that's what's going to be the downfall of America.
It doesn't work like that, Pally.
Everyone won a trophy when he was playing sports. He probably played the safest sport, which was soccer, because everyone looks good, because you don't know what the fuck's going on.
You just got to run around.
Just got to run
around.
And
that's his problem. He has no idea that he sucks at a lot of things in life.
Joey, there was a time when
he's got an award for everything he's ever done.
There was a time when there were winners and losers.
You're here? Speechless. You know what a loser is.
When it was
I got news for you.
When it was all about
winning.
In the
mirror.
I want to know how the fuck this came to sports topic when we're talking about a fucking wardrobe.
Because you stink.
Because you're talking about how everything
sports are a metaphor
No, let
for
me explain,
life.
because he's calling me out. Because you're trying to say that everything needs to be equal.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be equal all the fucking time. Sometimes it's just what it is.
Nothing more naive than a youngster saying, it's not fair.
It's not fair.
Yeah,
like everything needs to be equal. Everyone should be able to wear skirts or shorts. Ugh.
Because they wear this, we should be able to.
Right.
That would be fair. It's called life.
Does everybody live in the penthouse? No.
And each year that ticks away off of your 21 years you have now, tick-tock, tick-tock, more of a realization that life just ain't fair,
We're doing a disservice to the youth of America. We really are. With this, everyone wins. There's no losers.
That's one of the greatest lessons I ever learned in life was that I'm not special and life doesn't care if I lose.
Oh, absolutely.
You start like somewhere in my early 20s, I still had that like I'm somehow protected.
Yeah.
From just bad shit happening.
From bad shit or failure or just a shit life.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not protected.
It's like, no, you have to make the right decisions or you're fucked.
Right. And you're already pretty far of a way through the point where you should have been making the right decisions.
Yeah, my dad taught me to work hard and to win. And pretty much hinted that if you lose, it's not that good.
It's not fair.
It's not that good if you lose.
What was your dream, like, almost unattainable dream job of doing? Was it radio?
No, actually it was, you're going to laugh, to be in the NBA.
Okay, and when did it hit you, realistically hit you, that, all right, this is never happening?
When I was in high school and I wasn't growing. I had all the skills in the world, but I was just a little midget when it came to basketball.
Did you hang from
Went
the
to all the
swing
basketball camps. I practiced on my own minimum 5 to 6 hours a day. I was convinced I could make it in the NBA.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't get the height. Jesus. I was like 5'2", 91 pounds in 10th grade. Then I was 5'6" in 11th. And then finally I got up to about 5'10", 5'10 and a half as a senior.
Not enough.
Not enough. It was too late.
Bill, any dreams there that, like when you were a kid, younger, or teens?
They were all sports, yeah.
Were they sports related?
I always wanted to be able to dunk a basketball. I wanted to be like, 6'2", 6'3", and it just never happened.
Yeah.
Just jumping my heart out, just barely hitting the net. Fucking over.
Oh, really? I was almost able to dunk. I could get up.
You could dunk.
What?
You could dunk?
Almost.
I want to see footage of that.
I was
really.
I was over the rim.
The closest I ever came, I probably nicked the rim. Yeah, but dude, I'm almost 5'10". If I was black, I'd be fucking reverse, just throwing it down.
I wasn't way over the rim. I could easily, slap the backboard and get rim. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I had spring, man. I worked on it.
Yeah, but you know what?
I worked on how to jump higher and all that.
Right now.
Really?
I dunked the volleyball.
Nah,
it happened.
People know the show. We're pretty fair with ourselves. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I could get up. What was your dream, Ant? Astronaut?
Very close.
Has to be
I wanted to be an F-16 pilot. I wanted to be in the Air Force. And each year that ticked away in high school, I saw some people that were like in ROTC things, and they were actually going through the motions that it took to get to some level of anything.
Right.
And I just wasn't doing it. But there was still like, all right, I still got time. There's still time, And then you're like 18, 19. It's like, all right, there's still time. No, there isn't. And then you reach a point where you're like, now I'm just too old.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You can't even join anymore. Like, you can't even be the guy that turns a fucking screw on one of the planes. Like, you're too old to even join for that. And then you're just like, I really fucked my life up.
I just realized I didn't have a lot of dreams as a kid.
No,
I think I just wanted to get the fuck out of the house. Just like,
that was your dream?
Oh yeah.
And any kid you talk to, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's always like, I want to be a Major League Baseball player.
Oh yeah.
I want to be president of the United States.
You want to be president?
Well, you could be. Just make sure you work hard in school.
Yeah.
No one says, I want to work in a cubicle in customer service. Oh, if I could just have that fucking headset around my head, that's all I would want.
But all those little kids you talk to, astronaut, it's all those...
I want to be a sales rep at Radio Shack.
Right.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't.
I wanted to be a football announcer.
Oh, really?
Monday Night Football and get to go to all the stadiums.
Yeah,
I wanted to do all that shit.
I want to live in my parents' basement until I'm 30 and work at a deli.
And get busted for selling weed at 31.
Right.
That's my dream.
Look at Mom's heartbroken face as she doling out bail money for you.
Oh, because she realizes you're not going to make it. And you're just starting to figure it out.
She's known for years. That's horrible.
Hey, your parents know because they failed. I'm telling you right now, you better study.
My mother's nightmare, because she was a cocktail waitress for years, did very well in nightclubs and stuff. She had the look, she had a great personality and stuff, and she would work at all these discos back in the 70s.
She still has the look, by the way.
Thank you, Opie. My mom is a doll. But my uncle used to...
It's never a good compliment.
I know. My uncle used to tease her all the time, like, Ro, what's going to happen when you get a little older? You're going to be the waitress at the diner with the plates up your arms, like walking to the table? Just pounded her with that. And that was, like, one of her biggest fears. And it was like, she did a great job. She raised 3 kids by herself. So, but then there was like, what do you do after that?
Twice the size of the other.
Yeah. What do you have there, sweetie?
Right.
Writing down, all right, you want the big breakfast?
From carrying the lumberjack, the French slam.
The French slam. You want 2 grand slams? You need some hash brown? That was her fucking nightmare. Because when you're younger and you have the looks and you can pull off the cocktail waitress thing, you make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You can raise a family, but there isn't an end game there. to that. There's that ends, and then what?
And then what?
Wow, that breakfast thing, I just had a bad flashback to being on the road. One of those moments you're like, I'm really not going to make it. I'd done just some shitty fucking college gig. I couldn't get to sleep. I was in some shitty motel. So I go to a Denny's, and I'm just sitting there. And it's me and one other guy in the Denny's. And the way they have us seated, we can actually see each other. And that Paul McCartney song was on the somebody knocking on my door. Somebody ringing the bell. I'm just sitting there.
Favor.
Open the door. And it's literally like 4 in the morning. We just kind of looked up and made eye contact, and I almost just bursted out laughing like, how did it come to this? I want to hear your life story. I want to know how you ended up here, because I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't working out for me either. So I got all kinds of empathy, buddy. Let's hear it.
Oh, shit.
Let's fucking hear it.
Well, that's a moment, man.
Oh,
it's called Let 'Em In, actually.
Oh, that is a moment.
Oh, my college agent, I swear to God, I would have a rider that would basically simple. A microstand, a stool, and a bottled water. That's all I needed. And then I was like, stick me in a decent hotel that has lobby access only to the room. And they would always fucking cross that out, and they would stick me in a motel. And I can't...
Doors are all on the outside of it. Yeah.
It's like the serial killer buffet.
Right.
They can just walk down. I'm killing that guy. I'm killing this guy.
All right, 214 dead.
Oh, yeah.
103 dead.
And you're guaranteed somebody staying there is running from the law. You just look at the cars in the parking lot, and the Delta 88 rusted out fucking car. You know it.
Because you're in your room, and you hear it pull up. The lights shine on your wall as it goes through your window.
Yeah, you hear the conversation. Did they get the plate?
Change the plate. In the trunk. Rope.
Let's go to George in Jersey. Georgie.
Morning, boys.
Morning, George.
I got a 19-year-old son who has been spoon-fed entitlement all through his school life, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah, they're teaching the wrong shit in class. That everyone's an equal, and we're all equals, and there's no losers, there's no winners.
You should have...
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I've spent the last 5 years working on my younger kids, crushing their hopes so that they'll be able to get through life.
So your son thinks everything should be equal?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we fight all the time about, there should be there should be solar-powered cars, and everyone should get equal pay, and it should be just this wonderful world we live in, and I can't figure out where he got it, because I'm the most cynical prick there is.
God, you're bringing up a liberal.
Mm-hmm. You know what? He's not mine. He must belong to his mother.
You don't have to crush their dreams. You just have to teach them.
You gotta give them a little reality.
That everybody is going to try to crush your dream, and you have to like plow through it, dude. Even to like today, like I ran into a guy. I was doing some gig in Atlanta, and he goes to me, yeah, hey, I saw your HBO special. I'm like, oh yeah. He goes, yeah, man, you look nervous. And I'm like, what? I'm like, no, man, that was one of the greatest nights of my life.
You asshole.
And he goes, yeah, no, but you look nervous. I'm like, dude, that's like the only time I've ever done a TV taping where I walked away with no regrets whatsoever, 100% on. I felt great about it.
Let me go on the record. Thank you.
And he just
didn't look nervous at all.
Yeah, but you look nervous. And for some reason, I'm being a nice guy.
Doesn't this idiot understand, like, he's insulting you?
But this is the point, though, is that's the old, like, years ago when I came out of the fucking, I had no idea, and I'd be like, oh, fuck, I did look nervous, and that would just fuck with my head.
Yeah.
For, like days on end. So when I'm like, this dude here, you don't crush their dreams, you just teach them that's what people are going to do.
Yeah, other people are going to try to just crush your dreams.
I remember when I first got into this business, I was going to do radio. I was doing it in college. I remember the fucking guy at the meat store. My mother tells it to the guy, I'm like, fuck, here it comes. He goes, I don't know, it's tough business. Everyone wants to be the star.
Oh, always.
Yeah, the guy at the meat store. Great, maybe I'll fucking cut up some pork chops and just fucking hang out with you with a bloody apron all...
That was the deal with being in a band, too, for so many years. You'd hear from everybody. I was eking out a living, my brother eking out a living, just enough money to party on the weekends and maybe eat during the week and dodge the landlord for another couple of weeks for the rent. But...
sounds like a George Thorogood video.
But it was
one bourbon, one scotch, I'm dodging the landlord.
But the dream was hey, we got a good band, man. We're going to, do something with this. We got to get ourselves a record deal, and we're going to go on tour, and this is what we're going to do with our lives. But at every turn, no matter who you spoke to, it was always, you know how many people are out there trying, and it, just doesn't work, and how hard it is. You got to know somebody, and this, that, every turn. Not one person that would actually give you that. Hey, man, good luck.
Yeah, because they're afraid that you're gonna make. See, I don't begrudge anybody who makes it like their money, because there are people like, oh, they're fucking celebrities and all this shit. It's like, dude, you got to understand. He took all his chips and put it on the fucking 2,000 to 1 shot.
Yeah.
All right, you fucking bet on like the the 8 to 1. So.
Yeah.
All those fucking guys, guys I know moved out to fucking L.A. and just getting crushed.
Yep.
Out there.
I had people like giving me not shit, but like, hey, I'm going to Boston to do radio with Opie from WBAB. I'm doing. Oh yeah, what about your job? Oh, I'm leaving my fucking tin knocking job. That was.
Oh man,
you did the exact thing. That first thing is like I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna. You got some years vested over there.
Yeah.
You leave, I don't know, you can be able to come back. And it's fucking sheet metal work. Believe me, I can come back. I can come back.
What is this gap in your resume, Anthony? Can you explain this?
You left for a year. A lot has happened in the sheet metal business over it's the same business it was in 1890. and well, this year we came up with a new thing. It's we don't use tin anymore, and you know nothing about it, and I'm sorry you're not.
My mom told me very early on, she goes, don't let the bastards get you down. Never forgot it.
There's plenty of them out there.
I was like 8.
Was your mom Patton?
I know. But it's something.
And don't let the bastards get you down. Now go out there and kill those Nazis.
But, it was something she said when I was really young, and I never forgot it, and I always kept that in the back of my head, because there's always buzzkills out there. Always buzzkills. I lost a really good friend because of this radio show, actually. A really good friend. I was going over to his house
Norton?
for a...
Oh, no.
I was going over to his house for a barbecue and stuff, and, we were really close, and...
Brokeback close?
And he was listening to... and he was a fan of the show,
Yeah.
He knew about this dream way before it happened and all that, so we go back, and... he's talking about the radio show, and he goes while I'm over there, he says, hey, that Anthony's a really funny guy. I'm like, yeah, he really is, He goes, why does he need you? My best, literally, at the time,
Jesus.
He was my best friend. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
My mother doesn't even say that. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, man, why are you so bitter, Because he took the safe route. You talk about, there were guys in high school that took the safe route. He was one of the guys that took the safe route. Mm-hmm. I don't want to blow up his spot, but it's like, this is the career path you go because you make a good salary right out of college.
A good wage.
You
got to call it. I make a good wage.
And it's a very popular, popular profession, so there's a lot of jobs out there. And I was like, well, fuck that. I'm taking, like Bill said, I'm going to take this radio chance. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be a happier person if I hit. So he goes, why does Anthony need you? He's so funny. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Jesus.
Besides the fact that I don't have to prove it to anybody, I had a successful career before Anthony and I hooked up. And then...
He doesn't post on Whackbag, does he?
No kidding. And then through the rest of the barbecue, he's mentioning specific things about our show. Mm-hmm. And if the hardcore listeners understand what each person brings to the show.
Right. That was a prime example yesterday.
On this particular day, he's just happens to be bringing up certain bits that were all me. Mm-hmm. All me. We never played that game, and I'm not even going to tell you which ones, but he was mentioning these things he heard recently, like, oh, when you guys did so-and-so, oh, my God. So I'd just sit there, oh, yeah, that was mine. And then by the end of the barbecue, he got it, because then he came up to me and apologized, because it was like one after another. Oh, that was mine, too. Oh, yeah, that was something I came up with when I was driving to work one day.
Yeah, but you know something?
And then I was like, dude, what the fuck? You're a dick. And then I could not hang out with the guy anymore. And we were so fucking close.
Who is he and what's his number? I'm firing him off an email.
No, but that's when you have like...
Dear ex-best friend. You don't know shit about how a radio show works.
It's angry typing guy, people. Angry typing guy.
Thank you.
See?
Thank you. See? I bring that to the show. Lucky me.
Yeah, but you know what's funny?
Guy.
What's funny about taking this route, though, I can't tell you how many times, though, when this business just kicks you in the balls, and you're on the road, and you just walk by a food court, and you just see a happy family just going, you know, I should have fucking done that.
That was a road, huh?
I should have just
fucking
worked at a hardware store.
Turn there.
I'll take it even further. I mean, Anthony and I can speak for us. We're very humble, you know. We appreciate what we got and stuff, and we've been very successful at radio. Getting into this, I had no idea how jealous people that you felt were close to you would get because of your success. Yeah, I have family members, not in my brothers and sisters family, but I'm talking, let's just say maybe some cousins or an aunt or maybe an uncle that are just like not happy for me because of how there's a weird jealousy thing or something.
Yeah, you can't hold it.
And I go to some of these
really.
family parties. I'm like, chill, dude. I'm not rubbing it in your face.
Yeah, those guys are hilarious. I got this one guy. He's got a bar, right? And I never go to it. Like once every couple of years, I'll go into it. And he's just one of these dudes where he was the man in high school, and I was, obviously the fucking redheaded geek, right? So I come in there. Every time I go in there, I just try to be, hey man, what's going on? And he always got to fucking slam me.
They'll give you shit.
Somehow. He goes, yeah, you haven't been in for a couple of years. And I go, oh, I was doing this comedy tour. And he goes, ooh, big shot.
Oh, God, I get that all the time.
Hey, big shot, no time, huh?
Yeah, it's just like, I'm sorry. My life has worked out to this point.
I apologize for my success.
This is as far as I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And I'll be working funny bones when I'm 60. Do you realize that could fucking happen?
Yeah. Do you feel yourself like downplaying your success in front of people that just don't know how to take it?
No,
there
aren't too many. There aren't too many, but plus I also feel like
I downplay it anyway.
Please, also, but I started with fucking Dan Cook, so I mean, he's playing like the fucking Worcester Centrum and the Boston Garden. So
that's why I downplay it, because I don't take it for granted.
Factory, so as far as looking at yourself I'm successful.
I've downplayed some of our appearances on TV and stuff. Like last year, we were part of the pregame show for the Super Bowl. And just like you, oh, wow, you're on that Super Bowl, pregame. I'm like, yeah, but it was like real early. It was like, I don't know, 4 hours before the game. It was no big deal. No one really saw it. You end up downplaying your own success.
Hey, big shot.
I do that, and it's not because I'm trying to be humble. It's because I'm trying to avoid.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
trashing me and getting in my head like, dude, I saw you on. What was with that shirt? And then you just fucking that's in replays in your head for the next part. What was with that shirt? Yeah. Everyone was thinking that. Spielberg was watching. I'll never get a movie because I had the wrong shirt on.
I've learned you can't wear anything that people are going to like. Clothing is just a completely different animal. Whatever you're wearing on television, people will goof on you about it. Nice jacket, Dick.
Oh.
Well, the shirt, Jesus Christ, did it come with a cock? Yeah, it came with a cock.
Oh, but that's more fun. I know, like everyone does that to each other. I'm talking about the whole how they handle the success is just so strange.
But you can't hold it against them. I mean, really, think about it. It isn't fun to have to look at somebody that's kind of doing well when you're miserable every fucking day of your life. What are you supposed to do? Walk up to him, hey, dude, man, I am so happy for you. Even though my life stinks on ice, I just want to tell you I am so happy.
But you're not asking for that. I downplay it. I just never, just to sum it up, I never expected, family members and friends to have that jealousy.
Little reality. There you go.
Let's go to Gary. Gary, what's up?
Hey, guys, just wanted to brief you guys on the reality of what's really going on out there. Whoever said that the soccer, I think it was Bill that said the soccer was only for a bunch of shitty kids that's not very good at athletics because no one knows what the hell they're doing, is absolutely correct. These days, people absolutely they don't keep score.
I was reading. I got to interrupt you because I got to find this. Maybe one of the listeners can. And I forgot the name of the fucking book. It was a book on pop culture. This guy, I think he writes for Blender magazine too. He wrote a chapter on soccer that is just brilliant. And explain why soccer is such a huge sport now. And it had something to do, like you're saying, like the kids just get out there, run around. You don't really know what's going on. So no one is like, you know...
you don't have to catch anything.
Well, and it's hard to say, wow, he's the star of the base. Look, that guy. Like, they're all just equal out there doing their little jobs, working together, and no one steps up as the real star of the team.
Yeah.
I got to find it and read it for everybody on the air because it's just brilliant. But anyway, go ahead, Gary.
Well, it just they make there are no losers in the entire league. Now, I played college football, and now my son wanted me to coach his soccer team, and I refused to because I'm too competitive, and I just make sure that the kids know that there is a winner, there is a loser, and life's going to be that way, that they have to deal with it.
Yeah, I hear they don't even keep score.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
In some of these competitions now.
They don't keep score. That would entice somebody to say, hey, we won and you guys lost.
Right.
That's why baseball is like the most humiliating sport, because every play, it's so fucking individual. Like, you're at bat, and everybody is just watching you. It's not like, your teammate threw the ball. You know what I mean? You just go up to bat. You just fucking standing there. Strike one. You're like, fuck. Yeah. Strike two. God damn it.
You can't get any help from anyone else.
Oh, it's brutal. And then even if the ball gets hit to you, if you miss it, it's just, you're just fucking...
I have like this
individual.
Yeah.
I played a lot of sports, but Little League, I just stunk. I could not get in the batter's box and calm the fuck down. I was convinced I was going to get hit every time. And years later when I got older, I still thought about the fear I had in the batter's box with the ball coming in.
Oh, I don't know how people stand in that.
But here's the deal. I think I was maybe 10, 11, okay? And now I got nephews and nieces and stuff around that age, and they're now playing Little League. And I've gone to a few of these games, and I'm like, that's what I was scared of as a kid. The ball's barely being thrown in. But as a little kid, I'm thinking it's like Roger Clemens throwing a heater at your head. But it's like, that's what I was scared. Looking back, you're like, that's what I was scared about? Are you kidding?
I sucked. I could always catch it, but I just completely lacked speed.
Really?
Bat speed, foot speed. I just didn't have it.
Umpire every time, get closer to the plate. I'm like, do I have to? I'm such a wimp. I'm such a wimp on the baseball field.
Dude, all I got my whole Little League career was singles, and then we went to the championship for the pennant, and I must have swung late. Because it went right down the right field line, with the shittiest kids playing. I ended up getting a fucking triple out of it. Now I was just like, then the next time, I had like 9 more at-bats for the rest of the season, and I struck out 9 times on 27 pitches. I would get up there, strike 1, 2, 3. I was just swinging. I was the most automatic fucking out. Oh, my coach.
Easy out.
Oh, yeah.
Easy out.
Oh, my God.
That was... Yeah, I bet you can't yell that shit anymore, can you?
Probably not.
Of course not. Listen to this one. Tom, Connecticut. What's
hey,
up?
how's it going, guys?
Hey.
My daughter's soccer league, she's 10 years old. And if her team creams another team, if they get up by like 7 points, her team loses the game. if they just squash them. It's ridiculous.
If it's a blowout, the team that blew out the other team loses because they...
If you're up by 7, so then... Oh, God.
So then you can't score anymore?
You can't score anymore. And then
it happened twice last year, and the coach had to take, like, 2 players off of her team.
All right.
So they played, like, an 11 against 9.
I'd be the guy scoring the goal that puts us up by 7 every time. Like, I guess we lose.
Oh, we lose.
Well.
Too many points.
Right.
We lose.
We lose. I'm going to bow my head in shame now.
Wow,
and walk
stink.
off the field because we lost.
They get penalized for success.
God, it's so... Where did this mentality start?
Can you imagine
it's all in the schools. It's in the soccer leagues and the Little League and all that crap.
Can you imagine Kobe Bryant if he had that fucking attitude?
Yeah, imagine 81 points and you lose that night.
81 points.
Too many points.
Too many points.
You'll lose.
That's it.
It started because parents of children that weren't really achievers started feeling poorly
Get them
for
a
their
fluke.
kids and started speaking up.
Get them an instrument.
And all the psychobabble they heard from shrinks and everything else said this isn't healthy as they're growing up.
And that's bullshit because
of course it is.
because what fuels your drive is shit that all happened to you as a kid that you hold on to. That anger. Mm-hmm. It's like that. What is that? Red Dawn. It keeps me warm.
Yeah.
All that
Keeps me warm. Yeah.
Gonna burn you up. Keeps me warm.
Keeps me warm.
Oh, some of the shit to this day, I'll be doing a road gig, yelling at my windshield at like my third grade teacher for some shit that she said to me. Just a complete psychopath.
Yeah. There's stuff back then, losses that you took that were just devastating, and
that's shit that people said.
Yeah. Let's go to Lionheart in Jersey. Lionheart.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
What's up, Bill?
What's going on?
It was reminding me before we were talking about people trying to crush your dreams and then reacting to your success. I had a real good friend of mine. I'm a rapper out of New Jersey, and
no, you're not. No,
I
you're not. You're a guy from New Jersey who thinks he can rap.
See, he's doing it right now, man. Don't let him crush your dreams.
I'm crushing your dreams.
Look at you.
Let me hear you. Throw out a little rhyme.
Throw a little something.
All right. My name is the Lionheart. You know that you know it. You better liquefy your spot before I blow it. You think I'm scared of you? You don't know what I'm prepared to do. I'll introduce you to the business end of these para boots. Unbearable. I throw weight on shoulders like Atlas. You spit more drama than a soap opera actress. I'm on the blacklist for being too white. The stars is the only act you'll be seeing tonight. Tweety birds and Flintstone bumps get doled out when my giant animaniacs hammer gets pulled out. I'll leave no doubts about my ridiculous rhyme. A jumble of words from my meticulous mind. I'm sicker with mine than any other MCs.
Absolutely
my lines keep smothering me, asphyxiating on this lyrical sedative.
Okay, enough.
All right.
That
I'm always ready.
Was the worst rapping I've ever heard in my life, sir.
It's also the first rap you've ever heard, Anthony. You're not a big fan.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Lionheart, what's your story?
Well, the first show I ever did was in '99. It was a friggin' open mic in New Brunswick. I bring my best friend down. I figured he could support me. You know, it's my first show. And like 15 minutes before, it was fine up until then, but like 15 minutes before the show, he starts flipping out. I'm fine. And he's like, oh, don't go up there. Don't go. They're going to laugh at you. Dude, don't go up there. They're going to laugh at you. And I'm like, dude, you're not helping me. And then afterwards, it was all fine. And like,
and this 8 Mile.
Yeah.
I start, like, so I felt like selling, records. Like 2 years later, I'm doing I'm on my third album. I'm selling records, and doing well. And he's like, I was always there for you. You got to remember.
Yeah, then you get those guys.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, if I listened to you, I would be fucking working at Wendy's or Krauss.
Yeah.
You only got one shot.
Lionheart song right here.
Right. One opportunity.
So if you want to rap, perhaps you should wrap your head in saran wrap, sir.
All right, Lionheart.
Strangle yourself. All right.
We got another great one. Joe in Glendale. Joe.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey, man.
I coach basketball in Queens, but I was talking to a buddy of mine who is who coaches in Glen Cove, and they max every player out at 16 points. So after 16 points, the kid's not allowed to score anymore.
Holy shit.
What is going on?
We are raising a bunch of pussies.
No competition. They don't want them competing.
Right, they have to pass the ball off. They can't score anymore.
They don't want standout stars. They don't want people to show that they have more talent than anybody else.
What about that great moment in every game, the final nail in the coffin, that Larry Bird 3? He just launches.
At the buzzer.
Well, even when I coach in Queens, they're not. You're allowed to press, but if you're up by 15 points, you have to take the press off, and you can't go outside the 3-point line on defense. You have
Somehow,
to stay.
I'm guessing they're not doing this up in Harlem. Maybe that's why white athletes are getting the shit kicked out of them.
We played against the black team that we were actually beating, but we couldn't beat them like when we used to lose by 50 when I was 12.
Hey, I got a message for the next generation. Have fun with China. We'll be long gone. Enjoy that little battle.
All right, you guys suck. I'm out.
China's coming.
They're coming on strong, yeah.
China is coming our way. You keep raising your pussies out there.
6 days a week.
They don't
12 hours.
Those kids don't even sleep. They don't win. They get beat up.
That's why their eyes are all squinty. They're so fucking tired.
so fucking tired. They want to rule the world. We don't. We just want everyone to be equal. Ugh.
Yeah, everyone's got to be equal.
Let's go to
standout.
Colorado. Heather, what's up?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey, good.
I think it's the parents' fault for letting them play in pussy leagues like that. There's always better places you can let your kids play. My kids play soccer, and I totally disagree with your description of soccer. But it's because I found a league that has the values of competition and dedication, and we don't play the bullshit games these guys are talking about.
Well, I respect that from you. I personally don't like soccer. I never really got the soccer thing myself.
I don't like soccer either.
Hey, this just in. We're having too good of a radio show, so we're going to give the other radio show hosts out there a chance. So we're going to now simulcast the David Lee Roth show.
Wow. Nice.
We're killing the competition today. We got to back off a little.
We got to pull it back a little.
We're going to pull it back. We've all scored our 16 points.
Yeah.
We've done enough.
David Lee Roth
We're going to undo the mousetraps. That bit's over.
Yeah, David Lee Roth is 0 for 18, so we got to step off the court and simulcast the show to give him a little chance.
And now a little Bozy Bop for you.
A little Bozy Bop from the biggest failure in radio history.
Bozy Bop, City Bop.
You know, we're getting a lot of requests for the David Lee Roth song. We should play it.
Yeah.
Quick setup.
That was good.
You're lucky enough not to have David Lee Roth in your town. David Lee Roth took over for Howard in a bunch of markets, especially here in New York City.
Most on the East Coast.
And his show is a complete disaster. They're writing about it. Now they're just trying to figure out when he's going to be off the air.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to make it seem like he's difficult to work with, and he's pulling some shenanigans over there at K-Rock, acting crazy, not showing up for things, and that is a prelude to getting rid of somebody.
Yeah.
That's what they do. When they want to keep somebody, they go, wow, he's a great guy. We're looking to the future. We're just trying to,
building the audience.
Yeah, we got to purge the audience that was there. There's going to be some negative response. We understand that, but we're very confident. No. A few weeks in, we got, this guy's a fucking lunatic. He's moving plants around the place. Like he's moving plants, and that's crazy.
Something about looking for asbestos.
Yeah, he's afraid of the asbestos in the building. There hasn't been asbestos here since 1912.
They redesigned the backstory. They redesigned a studio for him, and he's like, I can't use that. There's asbestos in there. After they spent like a ton of money to redesign a studio for him. Yeah. And then he's allergic to dust.
Yeah, they're not going to use asbestos this day and age, are they?
No.
They're on to the next thing that we're not aware of that causes cancer.
If they built, what they did was they built Howard's studio over there. And when they built that, they would have had to have removed all the asbestos from that.
Right.
So when they tear it down to build David Lee Roth's studio, the asbestos is gone. You get a lot of dust and stuff, but I'm sure he's not in there while they're pulling insulation out of the ceiling.
Yeah, so he's losing his mind, and they're not happy that they hired David Lee Roth. And it's just a matter of time before they kick him off the air.
Mm-hmm. He's off the buses now, huh?
I haven't seen him on the buses. They've already taken that off?
Yikes.
He wants to walk away, and they'll pay out his contract, because that's what Infinity does. There's so many people on the payroll that haven't worked in the last 2-3 years for Infinity Broadcasting.
Yeah.
They fire people and just pay out your contract. It's the best gig in radio to get hired by Infinity.
Joel, Bob Eatman. That's it. Just give him a call.
Give him a call. We're ready, Bob. You know you're ready. You know you're ready, Bob. Aren't you?
Aren't you, Bob?
Wait.
Joel.
No. Joel. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, that one hurt. All right. I know that one hurt because it had half your knuckle and the bone in the top of your hand.
Damn it! I wrecked my own bit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Joel. You're ready, Joel, aren't you? Oh well.
Aren't you?
No, it's supposed to be.
Just pick up the phone,
ready.
Joel.
Aren't you, Joel?
I fucked up the whole bit. All right, let's play the David Lee Roth parody song from Voss's friend Dave in Jersey.
Eddie fired me! My pal Eddie fired me!
There you have it, man. That's a great job. That's a great song parody right there. Trainwreck Radio with David Lee Roth.
Yeah. Good luck over there to you, Dave. Good luck.
David from Jersey sent that in. Voss's friend. We love playing that.
We just talk about all that, and then we just turned around and bash the shit out of somebody that's trying to make something work for himself.
Yeah. Everybody does it.
Of course.
Matt from West Virginia.
Point.
It's part of the competition.
Right.
Hey.
Hey, guys. How you doing this morning?
Hey,
man.
Hey, I coached my son's basketball team, and we just had a big conference before our first game that the kids aren't allowed to have but no more than 5 fast breaks. We don't need to worry about who wins or loses, anything like that. And all they want to do is try to teach them how to play, but you can't teach them how to play if they don't win or lose.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, if you take your fast breaks away, what do you got? Nothing.
I'm starting to think that the listeners are making up these basketball rules now.
You think so?
I coach in a basketball league where they actually told us we're only allowed 1 black kid per team.
My son plays checkers. He's not allowed to jump anybody.
Right.
All you can do is just push them into each other, and you end the game with just as many checkers as you started with.
There you go. Well, I'm going to punch out.
All right.
All right, see you.
Some of these rules are getting a little fishy with the...
Yeah. Coach team we play, there ain't no baskets on the court.
Right.
There's no scoring either way. They just dribble the ball.
They all get a ball and they just run around.
Just run around.
Danny in Indiana.
Hey, it's Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, you know. But anyways, I was in high school, played high school baseball. I was 1 for 11 my entire career. Got a hit on senior night. Home run. You fucker.
What? It's your terrible story.
Was that him, like, trying to
he was just
relive the moment?
Yeah, he was just bragging. Wow. That's all.
Is there any high school moment that... Because I know I've been in local bars where you walk in and you see that guy that was on the football team in high school, and he still wears the jacket. And like,
that
was
button it anymore.
Yeah, just a mess. Or you see him... There was one guy, and... He was the big jock in high school, and I was pulling my truck into a car wash, and he was taking my ticket and saying, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll have the Supreme," you know. And I looked at him, and I was like, "That's the guy! Holy shit! He's the guy that was the guy
in high school."
And he wasn't even like he owned the place.
Of your high school.
Yeah.
He's like fucking famous.
Yeah. Famous in high school. That was it.
He had a Division III school that was looking at him.
Oh, like, dude.
And he bragged about it to everybody.
Couldn't compete at that level.
We used to look at the...
Fucked up my shoulder.
Right. Yeah, that's what happened. Blew out a knee. The cheerleaders were all over this guy, and we used to look at the cheerleaders like it was a crime. Like we were peeping toms that could be arrested for looking at them. That's how, like, low on the totem pole me and my friends were. We were the pot-smoking army jacket guys. Like, no matter, every day, it was the same thing. Jeans, a T-shirt, and an army jacket. And we just kind of, like, messed up hair, walking around stoned all the time.
The burnouts. We were part of a group. I was in that fucking just generic drones. Like, you weren't popular, but you weren't, like, a total fucking nerd. You weren't a burnout.
Yeah.
You were just that fucking just Levi's in a flannel. You just blend in. You're like background guy. You're like the audience member to cheer on at the football game. That's all you were. Just like background. I was an extra in high school.
But you could probably like I knew I had some crossover potential because I was funny, and that kind of works. That goes a long way, especially in high school. But no, I was part of the burnout crew, and this guy was like, you know, all the cheerleaders, and me and Joe Curry and stuff used to like peek around the corner and watch cheerleader practice, and we were just in love with these girls. And this guy's just, yeah, whatever, bitch, you know, yeah, I'll see you later, fuck you, and there I was, I pull up,
they're all following him like fucking little ducks following them on the
exactly.
That's all cute.
And he takes my little ticket at the car wash, and it wasn't even like he was the guy that owns, because if he owned the car wash, that would still be okay. All right, you're the owner. You're just, you know, putting in some sweat equity today. No, he was just the guy that kind of, all right, give him the number 3. It's like, oof, how the mighty have fallen. And I wonder, because I didn't say anything, but I wonder if he even recognized me, because I was such a non-entity to those people. You know, like, weren't you the burnout guy?
They didn't recognize people like you. No,
they don't remember. It was about them, the rest of the team,
and the cheerleaders. Right. Let's go to Matt in Florida. Matt.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
I just wanted to comment about the whole equality thing. You know, you mentioned the Chinese earlier. They have it. They call it communism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and if you think we're going to let the goddamn commies...
I get your point, sir.
All right, see you.
Communism is all equal.
Let's go to Tim in Long Beach. Tim?
Supposed to be.
Hey, guys, I love the show. Bill, you're great. I just want to say the reason this is the dweebs, their prophecy's coming true, that you make fun of us now, one day you're going to be working for us. You know, the guys who will pick last, they're the guys now who are the teachers and the coaches, you know?
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, but also, just as long as I'm on the line, I'm an aspiring radio host. If I can get a quick plug-in for my podcast, which I speak to 6 people on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks. We do... We're still on iTunes with Inappropriate, guys, if you want to get it.
I like him. He's got like a Micah and a Mad Dog delivery.
Yeah, you know, it's nice. I'm sitting in my basement, you know, with my mom's basement, talking about six of my friends.
Ma!
Everyone's got...
I'm doing a show! now we got to trash his dream. You're never going to make it, kid.
No. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's hard to get through to you guys. As long as I've gotten through, I wanted to just get a quick plug-in, so then there'll be a whole thing on Whackback tonight, I'm sure, saying how much I stink and rip you guys off.
Ma, please stop calling me.
I'm trying to do my radio show.
Mom! I'm not the Lord. I have to do this now.
I see the awful, terrible things in my life and turn it into something funny.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
His podcast in the basement. Do you have cardboard cutouts of celebrities and a set?
There's a little Photoshop picture of me with you guys. It's, you know,
yeah, we're all just pals hanging out, doing our radio show together.
Put your hand around the back of our cardboard head and tap our head.
That's really funny. All right, well, good luck to you, Tim.
Thanks a lot, guys.
A lot of people doing the podcast now. There are a few celebrities now popping up because of this. Podcast
We got to start playing some of the podcasts.
Yeah.
What exactly is that for the technically
What you do is you get a camera, the video camera, because it's all video podcasts now. The audio podcasts are a thing of the past. Yeah, that's nothing. So you get a video camera, you get a room, and you get a buddy and some alcohol or something. I don't know. You could do anything. You could just tape it, whatever content it is. Then you put it up on the Internet in downloadable form for the iPods. So then people can then listen and watch you on their iPod after they download it, and they download a little show. Some of them are just 5 minutes. I know there's one show is this guy. He's got like volumes of 5-minute little helpers for Photoshop. So if you're into doing Photoshop, he gives you little pointers and tips on using the Photoshop program. And then there was one I watched the other day. It was kind of funny. It was these 2 guys that do tech talk with laptops on their lap on a couch in someone's house, but they drink during the whole thing. So as it's going on, they're getting more drunk and more drunk, and that was kind of funny. And there's just, thousands of these things out there. Most of them just suck. It's something you wouldn't even want to look at for 10 minutes. But occasionally, you get a gem. You get something funny.
Well, there's a business there. Someone to go through all the podcasts and really just get the better ones and throw them up on a site. Mark in South Carolina, what's up?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey,
I'm a teacher, and this goes to show why we're last in the country, but if a kid fails a test or homework or whatnot, we've got to give them repeated chances to make it up or to pass. And basically, we're not allowed to give them anything less than a low D on their report card.
So no one fails?
Say again?
No one fails? It's just low Ds?
Pretty much. If we fail them, then we have to deal with the parents and go through all this red tape. And it's like, why fail them and have to deal with all that?
It used to be, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, your son is dumb.
Is an idiot. And if you failed, nowadays, and I could just see parents like this these days. When you fail your child, when your child fails, you run to the school and try to get an excuse as to why the teacher is such an idiot to have failed your child, instead of doing what the old school parents did, the palm of the hand to the back of your head.
Oh, yeah.
What are you, a fucking idiot?
My baseball career ended because of a D in math in 5th grade.
In math,
and that was it. Pulled off the team. Like, that's it. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what's funny? My dad had this 1 for all and all for one, so he took all the kids off the baseball team, so all my brothers hated me. And my older brother's team...
That's the Marine fucking rules, man.
My older brother's team won the World Series that year, and he still brings this shit up. Fucking douchebag, getting a fucking D in 5th grade math.
Your brother Bill is not performing up to the standards of this family.
What is that in your locker?
You will all suffer for not supporting him like you should have.
Gonna need it, pile. They're paying for it.
Did they come into your room and beat you with soap?
Dude, fuck my brother,
socks?
all right? I'm going to tell you why. Because he flunked the 3rd grade and had to stay back. And because he had
the whole 3rd grade?
The whole fucking grade. He flunked it.
How do you flunk 3rd grade?
Wow, that is tough.
This is the best thing.
That's like advanced finger painting, isn't it?
He flunks the thing, and because he flunks it and he has to stay back, all of us have to stay back.
What are you talking about?
Stop.
I swear to God, I had to repeat the 1st grade, and I got like B's in it.
Why would you? That sounds illegal.
I am in a world of shit.
That sounds illegal.
Wait a minute.
You can't hold back
private. Hey, this is the early 70s, sir. Or what, 1974?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wrap your head around the
Your brother failed 3rd grade, so you had to suffer? Look at the eyes. He's doing the Full Metal Jacket eyes.
Open your mouth. They're paying for it. You eat it.
A fully loaded Full Metal Jacket.
Don't pull my fucking hand over there. I said choke yourself.
Wait a minute.
How could a school... It was your parents that said?
They made the call.
It was your dad.
It was your dad that said, since he failed and got left back,
then
you're all
he called
staying
up
back.
And he said, I want to hold all these kids back. I think it's better for
And
them.
the school said, okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
I would hate my brother.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's bitching because he didn't get some fucking trophy on some team he probably sucked on anyways.
Wait a minute. He failed
3rd grade.
So you had to do 1st grade all over again.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
You weren't even in 3rd grade. You were in 1st grade.
I was in 1st grade. He was in 3rd grade. He flunks the 3rd grade. So he has to repeat it. So I had to repeat it. Oh, it's the worst. We go down to the bus stop. Now we're like the moron family.
The whole family, right.
Yeah. Oh, it was awful.
Oh, here's that left back
logic?
family. Yeah, what was his logic?
You stick together. One for all.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what his logic was. I think he was more like he saw my brother fucking up and felt that we were all going to go down that road. So maybe if we were, 4 feet tall in the 1st grade, that would give us the confidence to learn our ABCs. I don't know what the
What
deal
a
was.
horrid thing to do.
Yeah, dude, you want to talk about being bored, shitless? It's one of the first jokes in my act because you learn how to read.
Yeah.
In the 1st grade, and I'm literally just sitting there as these kids are fucking sounding like I'm reading the, Bing and Sandy and Bing, and then he'd be like, and I'm just sitting there going like, oh my God.
Yeah, the early grades are like, if you get through them.
Oh, you're light
through.
years. You're light years beyond anybody in kindergarten. They're like writing their name. They're like the dotted I which has like a big circle that they can't even make meet. You know what I mean? It's like this squiggly fucking line. They're fresh out of crayons. I'm like reading at this point.
Yeah.
Bored, shitless.
That is the weirdest thing.
Oh, it was awful.
Shapes and colors. Wonderful.
Let's go to Eddie on Long Island. He went to high school with Anthony. Eddie.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Yeah, I remember Anthony in high school with the green army coat.
Where did you go?
John Glenn, 1980.
And you remember me?
Oh, I remember you clearly because I was friends with Joe Curry and Frank Bush.
What's your last name?
Guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember your name popping up.
Big, tall guy, blonde hair. I used to play football. I was kind of like half burnout, half sports guy.
Yeah, there were those guys, too, the crossover sports guy burnouts.
The guys forced into athletics by their dad.
Yeah, but just want to hang out and smoke pot.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy those days. All I remember clearly was you guys hanging on that back door.
Yeah, we used to hang out.
Always hearing your voice. I forgot you guys Mark something, but you used to see old bombers.
No, we used to smoke joints at the back door. Yeah, because that was kind of the place where you would go. That was kind of safe, almost.
Yeah, around the boat. Not so much that. We used to go on our cars, right?
Yeah, and once we were old enough and all had cars, you'd just go out to the pizza place and smoke. But there was one time I was smoking a joint. I was smoking a joint out back, and it was by the gymnasium doors, and Coach Cirillo came out, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I just took a big, massive hit, and I just went like, "Nothing," trying to like hold it in, and he goes, "Nothing, huh?" Takes his big, meaty finger and stabs it into my gut, and I just went, and exhaled this big cloud of pot smoke into his face. Boof, down to the office. I was constantly in trouble.
What was his name?
Cirillo.
You just can't make up names like this. It's just like he was script, and you just can't come up with
this guy thought he was military. You'd walk in, toes on the line, count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are you doing? You're not counting off. It's 1, 2, 3. What? It's gym class, you idiot.
Yeah. As a coach, he was totally militaristic. As a gym teacher, I really didn't get into gym too much because he always threw us in the weight room when you were.
He was constant. You know what he would do? He would throw out a bunch of balls and put people on the weights, and then open up the accordion door and talk to the fucking girls on the other side of the door.
Or sleep. That's all gym coach.
Go to the desk and sleep.
Without exception, all better guys.
Hey, Eddie.
We had a gym coach.
They all had like that finger point too.
We had a gym coach who's like, he had a trial with the Nets, but he blew out his knee.
Yep.
And that's the only reason he's here. We're lucky to have him.
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
We had one of those.
Guy was a
Lilienthal.
nightmare. He was so fucking bitter because he was thinking about the blown out knee every day of his life.
We had Gil Lilienthal, who was a guy was supposed to have played with the Broncos and blew out his knee, and he ends up teaching gym.
Right.
And this guy, if he caught you smoking, you got a choice. He would report you or one punch. You'd go into his office and he would punch you once.
He's hoping you're taking the punch.
Oh, the people that took the punch were like legends. They were legendary. It's like you took the fucking punch, and he would fuck you up. You would be bruised. And
we had a gym coach, Mr. Cafaso, and he had that. I swear to God, his finger was made out of iron. And you were like in 5th grade, and you'd fuck up jumping jacks, and he'd come over and he'd be jabbing. You'd see it coming through the back of the dude's shirt in front of you, jabbing it through your little rib cage.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
What do you do these days?
Telecommunications. I started doing phone systems back when I graduated.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it ever since. I've been like a loyal fan of you guys from like day one, even early Opie and Anthony on BAB, being a homegrown boy here.
Dude, I did shit in high school, and look where I am now.
Yeah, same thing here. I've done really, really well. But the bottom line is just those memories will always be those memories, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Eddie.
One of these days, I'd love to hook up with all those guys again, even especially Joe. I haven't seen Joe since the day I left the school.
Joe Curry, he's doing good. He's doing stand-up. He's out on Long Island doing stand-up. Frank Bush moved down south. He's a fucking hillbilly.
Yeah.
And it's about all I keep tabs on these days. Everybody else, I don't know. I see him at the car wash occasionally.
We got Cowbell Bill checking in.
Well,
Bill.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, Bill. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. And do you remember when Lilienthal purchased that bar on Lockfield Road?
Yep. Yeah, the gym teacher that bought a bar. A bar out on Lockfield Road, and we always used to end up going down there drinking.
Well, drinking, we played there, but the deal was that Joe and I and Alex, we cut out of gym like 11th and 12th grade. And the deal was whoever had to make it up had to go twice a day, and one of those times they had to run around the track for the whole 45 minutes.
Yep.
Or you weren't going to graduate.
I was that guy.
You know, he opens up this bar and says, "You got a band? You're playing at my bar."
Gym teacher.
Right? So we used to play from like 8 o'clock at night to like 4:30 in the morning. This guy's throwing ice at us, totally degrading us, but we passed.
It was during school. Imagine the controversy that would happen. Like, this guy would be arrested. It's students being used as labor in his bar to pass his class.
Yeah, he paid us like nothing. You know, I think, and you were a roadie then.
Yep.
You know, I would give Anthony like, $6
yeah,
for my...
Some of the shit that they could get away with. I think I told this story before. I had a guy, he was like like a history teacher / football coach, the trainer, and I pissed him off, and it was during football season, so he didn't have time to detain me. So he took me down to the gym and locked me in his office, just locked the door with the lights out.
That couldn't happen.
And it's just, it's like, it was so before, like, everybody was lawsuit crazy. I could have owned that guy, just like, dude, what if there was a fire?
Yeah, I'd be dead.
I won A's for the rest of the year, and I'm not showing up, and I didn't know, and I just fucking took the humiliation.
Yeah, take the humiliation.
Yeah. This guy used to torture the kids. He used to make us hold down this kid. He looked like Eddie Munster. I forget his name. But he would draw a bullseye on his face and then take the magic marker and wing it at his face.
That's funny. You know what's funny? He's like, I don't remember his name. I bet that kid remembers all of your names. He probably has them written on his bedroom wall.
Every single one of them.
He's cleaning that gun scope.
Lilienthal finally got fired over that. I think he hit Tommy Slater over the head with a pipe.
Well, he had him in a headlock, and he had one of those bars for the small dumbbells.
Right, it was a small dumbbell bar.
Right, and he used to give me noogies if he caught me smoking in the bathroom. But he just took the pipe and he lightly tapped the kid on the head and it cracked his skull.
Yeah, lightly tapped from Lilienthal. The guy's arms are like friggin' holiday hams.
Yeah, he probably knew exactly where to hit him.
Yeah, tapped his head with one of those things, cracked his skull.
Like a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, a little pink. And that was the last we saw of Gil Lilienthal. Even back then, that was over the line.
Oops.
There were these two black guys, Otto and Stephen Cradle. All right, and for some reason he just didn't like them.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Fill in the blank.
Right, but he used to get these guys in full Nelsons and squeeze until their shoulder blades are ready to pop out of the skin, and then take them and throw them over the lockers in the gym locker room.
The guy was a brutal, sadistic son of a bitch, and he was working for the school system in Elwood.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Bill, thanks for the memories, man.
There's plenty more where that came from, brother.
I'll set up another poker game.
You got it, man. Let's do it.
I did.
I'll take your money.
Yeah, like you did last time, you bastard. Later, man.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. There you go. Cowbell Bill, everyone.
Cowbell Bill.
Let's go to Debo in Arizona. Debo.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
You're killing it this morning. Jesus, I'm pissing myself driving. Got to be honest with you, though, these kids' sports, I'm telling you, I'm a Little League coach, right? And we got kids on the team, they're only allowed to play one position for 2 innings. Then you got to take them out. So you got the best pitcher in the league. He goes up there, throws 18 pitches, strikes out 6 kids, and you got to bench him.
Yeah,
because he's doing too good.
And that's the problem. There's 2 generations happening here. The kids don't understand because that's just what they know. But the adults that are watching these games like, oh, my God, I wish this kid was pitching for my team when I was a kid.
Parents can't deal with the fact that your kid sucks at, a particular... I mean, that's just showing he has to go find what he's good at.
Yeah, go find something else.
How do you get a kid fired up about anything when they start to excel and you go, okay, that's it, you're done, thanks for your contribution?
Right. That's what you got to do. You got to see what they're good at, and the only way to do that is to let them be their best
against one another.
And pit them against one another so they have a base to look at. This guy sucks. This guy's great. And if you fall somewhere in between, you're, mediocre. But if some kid is great, then he should pursue this. You don't want to give this kid false dreams if he sucks.
Yeah. And then it kills that moment.
You're treating him just like the guy that is great.
And then it kills that moment in his life when he finally finds, shit, I'm actually good at something.
Yeah. He got it bled out of him when he was 9.
Unbelievable.
All right, Debo, thank you. Let's see. Where are we going here? Let's try Mike in D.C. Sorry about that, Matt. Mike, D.C., what's up?
What's up, boys?
Hey.
I had the worst fucking gym teacher in elementary school. Kickball every day. She was a drunk. All she wanted to do was sit under a tree and sleep it off. She was outside unless it got below freezing because she didn't want to hear our voices inside echoing off the walls.
And she could hide from the other teachers that would bust her for being hungover.
Skin like leather from sleeping under trees.
Yeah.
If you're playing kickball.
Know what bit? We were great kickball players, though.
Know what bit we have to bring back? Your bit. We got to get a gym teacher whistle.
All right. I forgot about that. Used to do the.
I was telling Lindsay about that bit the other day. Do we have a whistle?
Hell.
We don't have one?
Yeah, there might be one laying around here somewhere. I'm not putting my mouth on it. I need it sterilized. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is my whistle. Anyone put their ass on this?
Who knows?
Doesn't smell like ass. Than? Oh, that's fine then. Brokeback whistle. This is a lousy whistle. I need one of the metal ones.
Yeah, I know. Anthony used to do this bit, the Dyke gym teacher.
Oh.
It's fucking
I don't even remember it.
We had
that. You do. You made the girls do all sorts of crazy stuff that showed off their young teenage bodies. Because you were the lesbian teacher, and none of the girls in class knew that you were a lesbian teacher, so you got away with murder.
All right, girls, we're going to do handstands today. Just get up against the wall, get up on your hands, And no, we got those shorts added extra weight that makes it more difficult to lift your legs up. So no shorts today. We're doing them in our panties. Up against the walls, girls.
Every female gym teacher, doik.
And just got away with murder because no one knew.
Oh, let's put the dyke in a room where
with young teenage
girls are nude. That has got to be the best job for a dyke ever.
She's living in the worst apartment because she makes $14,000 a year, but she doesn't give a shit.
But I'm in a room every day. I see nude young teen girls.
No cable. Has to use dial-up still, but who cares? Every day is a treat.
That's got to be the most heavenly sight.
That's just a great thought. I was just
you go home to a cat and a can of soup.
Ms. Johnson? Yes? I'm having a problem down here. Look, hair is growing in. Is this supposed to... Let me have a talk with you there, sweetie. Sit down. Get all... Class, come on. Let's all gather around. We're going to talk about... this girl's little problem here. Female development. Hair is going to grow in on your bodies. Let's show everyone each other's hair. I'll be first.
Ugh. Big friggin' muff. Big female gym teacher muff.
She gets to just walk through the dressing room every day.
Now, Cindy doesn't have hair yet. Cindy, come on up here. Let's show the girls what it looks like before you get the hair. And then Mary over there is fully developed. Look at her big breasts. She's got plenty of pubic hair down there. Her hips have formed beautifully.
Mothering hips.
Yes, mothering. If I could come up here and let me show with my hands where you'll start developing.
Miss Dyke, why do I only have buds and Susie has full melons?
Come on up here and we'll compare those two. Now look how her bosom moves. There's weight to it. I'll lift one up here. Oh. And this is a little developing bud, which is very cute, but not quite developed. Ladies off at the top. Let's just see everybody's. I'll get naked, too.
What are these little line stretch mark things on my bum? I don't understand what these are. Is there anything that I could apply to this area?
Come on up here. I'll show you a cream I use. I'll rub it in for you.
That's cold.
I'll warm it up with my body. I'll just lay on you.
This is called friction.
She's like a great white in an ocean filled with chum.
Oh,
just gets to walk through the locker room every day.
It's like a whale
and after
and krill
and plankton.
Scoops it up. What a job. The best job ever.
Takes it all in and takes her $14,000 a year and goes home.
Oh. Oof. She don't care.
She doesn't care.
Stays there till she's 16. Everybody talks about her commitment.
She never missed a day.
Oh, at the award dinner and stuff. And let's bring up Ms. Johnson, who her commitment to physical education is outstanding, second to none. She's been on the job 40 years here at our high school.
She decided not to get married. She was so dedicated to her job.
So dedicated that our husband and children were just not even in her game plan.
Her client is completely non-existent from 40 years of abuse in her office.
I see that she brought her friend, or is it a sister, Joan? We don't know.
She's my roomie.
Right.
We're roomies. Been roomies for 20 years.
Lifelong pals.
No, but they never admit it.
No, it's just...
her roommate that we all know because she's been around the school.
Close friend. Yeah.
She was so dedicated she couldn't afford rent, so she had to get a roommate.
All the applause.
Okay. Settle down, people. Yes, I do have a commitment to physical education. I've loved each and every girl that's come through my gymnasium.
Let me talk about some of my favorites over the years.
1978.
Abigail Martin.
Have a picture of her right here.
Can still picture her running. Blossoming into womanhood.
Oh, God. That is heaven on earth right there.
Yeah.
Mike, Westchester, what's up?
So, man, you guys are killing me today. I got a pretty funny story. When I was about 3rd or 4th grade, I was really
So my friend told my gym teacher, who's a real asshole, that I could beat him in the ring. Sure enough, we line up. He's like, no, you can't beat him. And I beat him.
You know what? You're going to have to bail on Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
and you know what the weird thing is? That's the first bad phone call we've gotten in a long time.
Yeah.
I think the cell phones are getting a lot better.
You think that's it?
That's the first one, if you think about it, where it was a bad cell or something.
He's probably still talking, too.
I'm sorry, Mike.
So then the guy says...
You can call back with the story tomorrow. Let's go to Rick in Michigan. Rick?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you guys I had a high school gym teacher, picked up a prostitute, stabbed her 36 times, did life in prison.
Wow.
Oh, there's a
And what was
story.
his favorite game during gym class?
I don't know.
Dodgeball.
He was a big weightlifter. He was a real big guy. Big bodybuilder.
Right.
Oh, had that angry rage vein that's right in the middle of your forehead from years of losing your shit.
I didn't graduate because of gym class. I just gave up. I was the guy that had to go twice a day. Normally, you had to go every other day. I had to go
just
twice a day.
Just pictured him trying to climb the rope.
Because I didn't care. And it wasn't even climbing the rope. I was able to pass the physical fitness test with the pull-ups and everything. It wasn't that I couldn't do anything. I just couldn't be bothered. I hated it. I hated the whole, I have to change in the middle of the day. I put my clothes on in the morning. That's it. I don't want to change. So I was the guy, like, with the jeans and the T-shirt.
Oh, he's forgot his gym stuff? You
Yeah.
were that guy?
I was the guy.
Oh, brought your gym stuff in the big brown grocery bag that's all wrinkled up.
It never got washed. It would just stayed, like, in the locker, and I would just say, I left it at home. All right. Go take a fucking seat over there, like the disgusted. He was always disgusted with me. I had one gym teacher that I came in, and this wasn't even high school. This was like elementary school. And my hair went through a stage. I have pictures of it where I didn't know what the hell to do. I had straight, like light brown, if not blonde hair, up until maybe 3rd or 4th grade, somewhere around there. And then it got darker, and I got this swooping wave in the front, and the back started curling up.
Started looking like Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, exactly, like Bob's Big Boy.
I just said that because I want to see the Photoshops later.
And then, yeah.
Anthony with Jimmy Neutron hair.
And then a couple of years later, it was just a curly mess that I had no clue what to do with. So for quite a few years, that's where it started, just going a little crazy on me.
Well, it's probably because did you start growing it?
Yeah. Yeah, but even when I was younger, it was...
Look at the bags under your eyes. Were you already smoking weed at that age?
No.
He looks
They're dull.
I don't like how he's dressed like Greg Brady in the Johnny Bravo episode.
It was probably the bicentennial. I don't know.
That was so huge. Remember that?
Oh, the bicentennial was giant.
Look at this.
Now, look. See? Now there's a problem.
There's all sorts of problems with that hair.
I know, please.
He looks like, who's not Valley Bertinelli? Who's that other chick on One Day at a Time?
Wait. Mackenzie Phillips? Jesus Christ, Phil. You bring in some of your school fucking pictures.
Yeah, really.
Allie.
At least he's bringing up the class.
I still look
knocking
the same.
me down.
I look like Opie.
You're knocking me down.
Not you, the real Opie.
I know. That's where I got my name.
And this gym teacher came up to me, and it was during that phase. He comes up to me, and he was like this big, burly guy. He had his hands on his hips, and he bends over and looks down at me, and he goes, "Look at the way you groom yourself, man." And I was like, what do you even mean by that? Like, I didn't know. I didn't understand.
He meant we lost the Vietnam War.
I think that's what was bugging him.
And what is wrong with this?
He was disgusted.
New wave of youngsters coming up.
He was disgusted by me and my hair. And he was like, "Look at the way you groom yourself, man." Yeah, that's a Photoshop. That is very good. I'm just as Little Red Riding Hood.
Can I...
Bastards.
We need to interrupt because people are finally catching up to the program. Now they have their lesbian gym teacher stories. Hannah, the trucker. Hannah.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hello.
All right, what's up, Hannah?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just driving down the road right now. No, I just want to tell you guys my little high school story of 2 lesbian coaches I had.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I tell you, the physical was a treat.
The physical?
The physical.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We're on to something. These gym teachers got away with murder.
Oh, yeah, they did. Let me tell you, because they have you stripped down to your underwears and your bra back in them days. And back in them days, I'm pretty well developed and pretty well developed now. And, they have you, like, bend over, touch your toes, and, start touching your back. And then all of a sudden, here comes the breast exam.
Whoa. By the gym teacher.
By the gym teachers. It was something that you have
How do they get off on the... well, we know how they get off, but how do they get away?
You got to check for scoliosis.
Yeah, scoliosis. I'm going to need you to remove your panties.
Make sure that lower spine's okay.
The spine goes all the way to your taint.
This is called
I'm really going to have to...
This is called the scoliosis test. No one got scoliosis.
It involves my tongue.
Yeah, well, see,
We're checking for the mumps.
Yeah, well, the breast exam was only for the girls that were really well developed because they were thinking of breast cancer. So they wanted to make sure that we knew how to check ourselves properly.
Are they still... No, I don't know.
Early prevention.
Yeah, early prevention, girls. Come on. Strip them off, girls. I'm going to be touching your titties today.
Are they still grabbing guys' balls in school?
Yes.
They're still doing the cough thing?
The old turn and cough.
Checking for hernia and stuff. They kind of grab under your ball sack.
Yeah, because that's what an 8-year-old kid gets.
And make you... Yeah. I got a hernia. I was lifting a grand piano at home at 8.
Right.
And it's like, if you're going to check for that, there's so much other shit. Wouldn't you check beforehand?
Yeah.
That was just an excuse for some person to put their hands on your nuts.
On your nuts when you're fucking 8 years old.
8 years old.
Did I really need a prostate exam at 8?
Yeah, I need to be checked for this because of my part-time job. I work for a moving company.
Yeah.
I'm not in school.
I wasn't wearing my belt. My hernia girdle.
Yeah, they have a license to touch.
So, Hannah, how was the breast
Yeah,
exam?
they never found a hernia.
No.
They never.
Sorry. Not one kid.
Hannah, you like the breast exam?
Not particularly. I prefer men than I do women.
Yeah. All right. Good story. We got the girls calling in now. We got Miami Beach checking in. Gina, what's up?
Just like what you guys were saying before, this woman, first of all, was fat like anything, so I don't even know how she taught gym. Second of all, she'd take us off campus to go play tennis. So we'd literally walk like 5 blocks away from the school to go play tennis. Some of us would walk back from the tennis court, go through people's purses, smoke, drink, and she never even knew we weren't on the tennis court anymore. She didn't even pay attention.
Couldn't get away with that shit.
I swear, imagine that happening today. Imagine that happening today.
Imagine, Gina.
Imagine that
and
happening
it was
today.
an all-girls school, so this woman was in heaven because that's all she saw all day long. And, of course, it was Catholic school, so we wore short skirts.
Yeah.
You're imagining that.
All right. Aren't you? See what the girls do? The Catholic school girls do? When they get out of school and they're walking home, they roll the skirt at the top, at the waist, to shorten it up at the bottom, and then take the white shirt, unbutton it, and tie it.
So they can look like,
it's like a
God bless
midriff thing.
Britney Spears.
Wow. Anthony does get out of his house.
Yeah.
No, just down into my basement.
I was going to say, yeah, he knows the exact time to leave.
I know.
Those kids are getting out. I'm going to go to the store. Does anybody want anything?
Anthony, why are you leaving the house every day at 2:50?
Yeah, they know how to sexy up those Catholic schoolgirl uniforms.
Those things are fucking ridiculous.
They know how to sexy them up, though, the girls. They know where to fold them and twist them and
We were
tie
talking
'em.
about that, like, girls lose their mind like Fleet Week. When all these guys come in dressed like sailors, that's like a boatload of chicks coming in dressed like French maids and all that. You'd be just walking around with a terminal heart on.
Don't they understand the schools, these Catholic schools, that look is one of the hottest looks, like the sexy French maid thing, or it's a fetish look. It is hot. It is sexy. Look at that. Look at the picture E-Rock just pulled up. Like, it's that look. Why are they still dressing little girls like that?
Oh, and I challenge any person of high moral standards to not have some sort of filthy thought.
No, you're looking and it's wow, that is really hot. Of course. They should be dressed in
12-year-old
burlap gunny sacks. That's how they should be dressed. Not in this. That's all right. We got our new uniforms. They are from Fredericks of Hollywood. Put these on, girls.
Why do they go half?
I'm in charge of the uniforms this year, girls. They come from a little place called Vicky's. I know it as Victoria's Secret. This is going to be our little secret here in gym class.
Where's the rest of it?
Steve in Jersey.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Morning, everybody. Yeah, it was my sophomore, junior year in high school. My girlfriends, they all used to bitch and moan because the gym teacher, the female gym teacher, they all knew she was a dyke. You know, I guess she threw off that vibe. And she always hung out in the locker room when the girls were getting dressed. So they all, like a couple of the girlfriends that I had back then, they used to say that they used to go in the showers and hide in the showers to get undressed and dressed because this bitch used to just walk up and down, the locker room looking at all the girls getting dressed, done up in their uniforms.
Of course, it's heaven for them.
That's it, ladies. Get them off.
Yeah.
And there's maybe one little girl that's onto her. The rest have no clue.
No.
Yeah, that's what happens, yeah. And my wife, we've been together since, senior year, and my wife, she got suspended because she wouldn't wear, my wife's school, she lived a town away from me. They had to wear a one-piece uniform, like a jumper thing. And the gym teacher was just an outright dyke. Everybody knew it in the school. The girls, everybody knew it. And she had a code where the girls had to have the bottom of the uniform, like the pant legs. They had to be a certain length, the length was like short shorts. And my wife refused to do it, and she got fucking suspended because she wouldn't alter the gym uniform and make short shorts out of it.
That's beautiful.
She wouldn't whore it up.
Whore it up.
Blatant, just blatant, man.
Very good. Thank you. There's two more, and then we got to move on. Sean in South Jersey, make it fast.
Hey, I had a gym teacher in high school that she looked like It's Pat from Saturday Night Live. She got caught diking out the back of the locker room with a math teacher, right?
Nice. Wow. A math teacher and the gym teacher.
Yeah, she was fucking, every day in class, all you could think of was, look, she had the glasses, everything.
Yeah, let's make out.
All right, let's go to Tennessee. Brian?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
First of all, I'm glad that PayPal fit mentioned all worked out. But show me what's in your pants.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, the gym teacher should have been in jail for child abuse. If he got caught screwing around in the shower, running or what have you, he had a paddle that was like an inch thick with holes in it. You got 2 swats, which killed you anyways. Then you had to get on your elbows and toes till everybody else was done. Bare naked, nothing covering.
Was this Texas?
Actually, it was. Yeah, it was down in around Houston area.
That is gay. That is a gay man.
That's
getting off.
Then
I'll tell you what.
See Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback gym class.
All right. Thank you.
Why do they have the holes in it so it cuts down on the resistance of the wind so you can just hit them
more
even harder?
speed.
More speed.
More speed.
Who is the sadistic son of a bitch? My mother actually used to hit us. My dad was in a fraternity, and he saved the paddle.
Great.
So my mother used to fucking just line us up.
Was that the tool of beating?
Oh, yeah, but we deserved all of it. Plus, getting hit by, my dad never hit us. My mother she would just fucking wail the shit out of you, though.
No, my dad would give us the strap every so often. The strap. But then my mom, when she tried to hit us, it was ridiculous. It just never worked. And
we used to hide that paddle, right? And one time we hit it for like a good 8 months, and me and my brother went through this growth spurt, and my mother came in. She finally found the thing. And she started wailing on us, and we just started fucking laughing.
That's when it's over.
And the harder she hit us, the more we laughed, till we would just die in laughing. And then she just gave up. And as she goes to walk out, she turned around, with her eyes welling up, just goes, "It isn't funny." And it was the worst beating I ever got. It was just like, oh, God, I made my mother cry.
What did that cost the whole family? Milk for a year?
Oh, yeah, one for all, not for one.
Fucking family. Stood up to your mom, and now the rest of the family has to suffer. All right, no milk for the year.
Yeah, when mom tries to hit you after a while and it's just not working out,
oh, yeah.
You get the upper hand a little bit there.
All right.
Hey, beatings have stopped.
We'll stay on this subject, but also want to throw another subject in here. Yesterday, we were talking about, you had a story about getting away with cheating, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
The straight to the shower, or straight for the shower?
Straight for the shower. It was just some way, if you cheated, you would have to get the stench off of you, if you came home before the girlfriend smelt it, found out what you were doing.
And this happened to you.
So you needed an excuse to get straight to the shower.
So you threw oil and stuff on your
So, yeah,
hands.
I had a car that used to break down and stuff, so I just threw gas and oil on my hands and my shirt and everything and came in all pissed off like the car was broken down because I was late. And said, oh, don't even come near me. Goddamn car.
Hilarious.
I'm taking a shower.
Completely angry, but with like this inner satisfied look on his face of a man who just busted a nut.
Well, there's a new trend happening on the show. It goes back, but now it's just happening. Listeners are making country songs about some of the stuff we talk about.
Country songs. We went through a bunch of country songs, and some of the titles were misleading.
Right.
We were taking them literally, and these country artists had some different figurative meaning for them.
Metaphor.
Metaphor, exactly. And our listeners, though, are now taking literal meanings and putting them to song.
So DJ
like
New
this.
Style wrote a song called Straight for the Shower.
Straight for the Shower. You know what you're getting when you get a country song called Straight for the Shower.
Sit in the kitchen and wait for me, 'cause I'm straight in the shower. Darling, please have dinner there for me.
All right.
There you go, DJ New Style.
It's not bad.
It's
a little mellow.
Okay.
Yeah, a little too mellow. Not quite as country sounding as it is kind of acoustic alternative sounding with a country twang to the voice.
You're right. We want to try to keep it in country fashion.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow.
Need a steel guitar and some harmonies.
Yeah, things like that.
All right.
Just testing something.
Should we take a break or should we just go to the end? It would be good if we broke. Yeah? All right.
Break it.
We'll break. This is the Opie and Anthony program on this Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Make sure you get your WOW stickers. You can go to opieandanthony.com and we'll send the WOW stickers off to you. You get the WOW in your car or your truck if you want to see women flash. It's worked for us for many, many years. Many, many years.
Many.
We got the pest checking in, Anthony.
Yes.
They're everywhere. They're all over the place, watching out for us. And I guess we got some Bubba audio. It's kind of cute.
Yuck.
Bubba the Love Sponge is going to try to beat us up a little bit, I guess.
Have fun.
Dude, you're not in our league. Just lick Howard's ass and be thankful you got a job.
He's not even second fiddle over there at the Second Fiddle Company. And he's going to smooch Howie's ass.
He's trashing us. We had Eric Logan in earlier. We asked him right to his face, because we back up our stuff. We go, Eric, did Bubba the Love Sponge try to get a job with XM Satellite Radio? Mm-hmm. Eric Logan said, yes, he did. Did you want Bubba the Love Sponge on XM Satellite Radio? No, we did not. We passed on him. We wanted Ron and Fez. Ron and Fez, way more talented than Bubba the Love Sponge. It's a fact.
Ugh, Bubba.
It's a fact.
What is it? So what is he doing? He's
he's doing a show over there.
Take some pot shots.
Yeah, I guess.
Right.
He admits that Howard's his boss.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I guess that's the way it works over there. If you're on any of his channels, he runs them.
What does that show? That you got to admit that Howard's your boss. You used to trash Howard. You used to think you were better than Howard, and now you're going to just admit that Howard's your boss?
And Howard used to bash the shit out of him.
Your fucking listeners are rolling their eyes going, what are you doing? You used to bash this guy. You used to think you were better than this guy, and now you're saying that he's your boss? And you're okay with that?
And you know what? Take the gig and do it. Do your show. But why go that one step further to just smooch Howard's ass?
Is he trashing you guys now?
Yeah, and he's trashing.
Yeah, it's cute. We're not gonna, Bubba. We're not gonna take you on with a little bit of battle back and forth. Trust me, we'll slap you around every once in a while, and that's it.
You're really not worth it.
No, we'll beat up Howard, no problem, on a daily basis. But you're just like this thing over here that we slap every once in a while.
That's the worst response you could ever get. The I can't be bothered with you.
Can't be bothered.
How's the stomach stapling? That's cute. Big fat mess has to staple his stomach so he doesn't eat as much.
Get your kitchen stapled.
Here we go. Bubba the Love Sponge trashing us. Courtesy of the ONeal pests.
And it's a pretty sad day in hell when a couple assholes like Opie and Anthony get hired before we do and get all this fanfare, and we sit at home not having jobs as good as this radio program is.
That's just not how it works. If your radio program was good, people would want to hire you.
I don't understand that point.
Yeah,
you
wait.
Stupid fuck.
We got a job.
You know how desperate radio is? They're looking for talented shows. If they're out there, trust me, they want to hire them.
What do you guys have to do with the fact that he didn't have a job?
He didn't have a job, and we were off for 2 years.
See, his shtick was all about just shocking his listeners, and the whole climate of radio changed to the point where they didn't want to hire those guys anymore. So you had to have something else besides the shocking stuff to move up forward.
Right.
That's why he wasn't being hired.
But you know what? It all worked out for the better because look who we're working with.
Yep.
Look who our boss is, and look who we've befriended. And that son of a bitch will take us to the new promised land. I promise you.
And like I told somebody at Thanksgiving, I went, let's see, Howard Stern, Opie, and Anthony. That's the decision's day one stuff. Who do you want to go with?
Yeah, that's brain surgery on its finest, is it not?
They didn't have that decision.
Yeah, it's not a decision.
They never had that decision. We had Eric Logan in studio. He makes those decisions. It wasn't a decision. It wasn't like, well, we want you too, so you guys go off and decide what company you want to work for.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bitterness over there because there's a bunch of shows that really wanted to work for XM, and we basically said no.
Yeah.
We don't need you. We don't want you. Dude, it wasn't even a decision. And this kid that works on the show is talking about us during Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah. Talking smack. Like it was like they had a choice. ONeal or Howard. And what does that even mean? Like, just because you're over there doesn't mean you're partnered up. Doesn't mean you're part of the Howard Stern organization over there. He might be your boss. He can tell you what to do and not to do on the air. But it doesn't mean you're, if he's successful over there, that you're going right along with him. You're still just Bubba with your Bubba show.
How embarrassing that you got to admit that Howard's your boss. This is what Howard had to say about you.
Why don't they have an award for most jealous and give it to those two guys? Bubba Sponge and the other guy.
Too many candidates.
Moby the Sponge.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick. Well, the crowd started booing. Now,
they should just name themselves Howard Stern. Why do they come up with... And the only thing that they do on their own is give themselves a name, and it's always a bad name. It's always it's Bubba the Love Sponge. You know, I don't want to be in an industry with a Bubba the Love Sponge. Oops. I don't want to go to an award show with a Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oops.
I don't want to be in the same room with Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oops. There's your boss.
There's your boss there, Bubba. You want to lick that ass a little more?
There's your boss,
when you're
Bubba.
Bashing us?
There you go, Love Sponge.
There you go. Not too much love there, Mr. Sponge. The guy whose asshole you're making out with. The guy who's spreading his cheeks and you're sticking your Bubba the Love lips right up his asshole and making out with it, lapping it, was just there. You just heard him beating the shit out of you.
Why don't you acknowledge that and talk about that?
Calling you a nothing, you're a hack.
Did you guys
with
ever
a stupid
trash
name
him before this?
Bubba?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He wasn't even on the radar.
He wasn't even on our radar.
This guy wasn't even an issue.
This guy is a phony.
Yeah, the guy's not even an issue. He's working on Howard's show or on Howard's station on Sirius because there's nobody out there that didn't have a job that could have been hired. That's the problem. A lot of people in terrestrial radios, if they're talented, the companies that they're with want to keep them. It would be nice for some satellite company to hire away some people, but right now, terrestrial radio will take care of the talented people. The people that are leaving are the people that, A, are fired, and blackballed and were exiled from terrestrial radio. Hello? I'll raise my hand. And people that were fired for lack of ratings, lack of talent. Terrestrial radio is not willing to pay them enough because they suck. And Sirius will pick them up. That's what they did with Bubba. Howard had 14 months to find people to fill his station. He found Bubba the Love Sponge, an unemployed radio guy.
Unimportant guy.
Unimportant, unemployed, one market wonder, if that. And that's it. And now, Howard was bashing him, saying he wouldn't be in the same room, embarrassed to be in the same business, doesn't want to be with a Bubba the Love Sponge. And now, instead of just taking the gig and making believe it didn't happen out of embarrassment, you sit there and lap his ball sack.
Where's your pride, man?
Have some pride, you
Where's your
douchebag.
pride? You'll never hear us go, our boss Howard.
Oh, please.
I'm embarrassed for you today. Where's your pride, man?
Yeah, and he's going to take him to the promised land, not his own talent.
Yeah.
We're going to ride those coattails.
We're going to hitch our wagon to this right here and hope it takes us to the stars.
So it gets better. One of our pests got into his show and did a Ramon call.
Of course they did, you fucking aggravating pest.
We love the O&A pests. Listen to this.
Bubba Show, hello.
Okay.
Yep, it's me. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, I just want to say, Ramon, give me this virus.
Listen, I love you more than anything, but you got to back off the mic. You're overmodulating with those big-ass lips of yours. Just back it off about a tenth and go ahead and say...
Ramon, bite Bubba and give him AIDS.
Homo, bite Bubba and give me AIDS.
No, Ramon, and spread the O&A virus, baby. You're going down.
Yeah, I'm going down. God, I'm going down. I'm going down like you wouldn't believe. In fact, I hope I don't go down like those assholes do, because I'm going to have a job in a couple of years.
You hate Howard, and Howard hates you. You're just sucking his cock.
Listen to me, sir. You know what? Unlike your two assholes that you like, I'm not letting you go. You can say whatever you want. I could care less.
And they got necks like stacks of dimes and arms like a garden hose. Two pussies.
Oh, I get it.
I'm a black ninja, fuckface.
I didn't know that about you. You learn something new every day.
You have no fucking idea.
I didn't know that.
They sound like they're from down south. That was like
Ain't
the
that
hacky.
great? Ha, they're skinny. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to kick their ass.
That's a hell of an insult coming from a fat fuck like Bubba the Love Sponge
that had his
crony
stapled.
And his crony. A neck like dimes and arm like garden hose.
That's his sidekick? That'll get the job done. That'll get her done. That'll get her done.
That sounds like a joke from Larry the Cable Guy's act.
Yeah, that'll get her done.
Got a goddamn neck like dimes and arms like garden hose to get her done.
That's going to get her done.
Took a shit through a tin horn.
Goddamn.
Shut up.
Let me tell you, looked like she was trying to shove two cantaloupe through a picket fence.
That boy fucking rock if you thought a snake was under it.
Goddamn boy could eat an apple through chain link. God, his teeth are so buck. I should have said his teeth are so buck first. Eat. Oh! Fuck!
That hurt.
Well, I hope you guys can survive that onslaught.
I'm a goddamn black ninja. Bring it on.
Bubba
Show, hello.
Okay.
I want to hear the insult again. Hold on.
It's a good one. It is worth a twofer.
I think he got that on.
You know what? Unlike your two assholes that you like, I'm not letting you go. You can say whatever you want. I could care less.
And they got necks like stacks of dimes and arms like a garden hose. Two pussies.
Sorry, I had to do it too.
You know what? That line was so bad, I'm going to take the mousetrap for you. You little faggot.
That was a knuckle.
That was yeah. Look at that. It's right in the crease of your pinky knuckle, and
fuck me.
Oof,
fuck me.
Yeah, that's kind of starting to hurt.
All right, and then there was another clip here that's kind of cute.
Mr. Bubba, you mother, you fuckers, you Bubba the radio. You assholes, I hope that you're hungry to eat fucking crow. Cause the radio sucks, and all you wanna be slow. No more games, he's insane, Bubba Bubba's got Roy rage. Tell this
Insinuating I'm on steroids?
I'm just trying to rhyme, man.
You serious, Kate? If I was X-ing, I would be so fucking afraid. Next gig, Opie and Anthony don't get booed off stage. Bubba.
How you feeling, Eric Logan?
What? We get booed off stage? When? Where?
Show me when that happened.
When did that happen?
Show me any time that happened.
We're part of his parody? We're part of his hack parody?
That's cute.
I don't want to be part of your hack parody.
Could you cut that part out?
I don't want to be in a business with hack parodies. Leave me out of your hack parodies. Ugh. I'm a black ninja fuckface.
X-ing, I would be so fucking afraid. Next gig, Opie and Anthony don't get booed off stage. Bubba.
How you feeling, Eric Logan? How you feeling, Lee Abrams? Howard assembled two people that has completely destroyed any credibility you guys had in the shock jock industry. I have not heard much of a buzz on your guys' people over there. Meanwhile,
you know what? If you want to play the game, it's fine, but be honest. There's a big buzz on the Opie and Anthony show. We're mentioned in articles almost daily at this point.
And wait a minute. Regardless, let's say
but I hate the phoniness of this shit.
Let's say
bullshit.
There wasn't one article about this program. Howard is the one that was getting the press going over to Sirius, Bubba. If you think for a
your
second,
boss, Howard, you admitted that he's your boss, that guy.
If you're so fucking delusional to think that had anything to do with you, then I have to pull out the I feel sorry.
All right.
I feel
Come on,
sorry.
Man, this is Bubba the Love Sponge and that other guy.
We're running out.
I've been hearing about them for years.
That's what I hear about.
We're running out of show. We got 20 seconds left in this audio that the Pest sent in.
In the shock jock industry. I have not heard much of a buzz on your guys' people over there. Meanwhile, our guys, I mean, honest to God, Howard was like, on as many as he wanted.
Front page of the Post today.
Yeah,
Front page of the Post today. 60 Minutes, Larry King, O'Reilly,
Howard,
Letterman.
Me mentioning them in that song's the only pub they're getting.
Where's the Bubba? The guy is latching on to Howard's cock. You fat
He's
fucking
burrowed himself
faggot.
into Howard's ass like a
tick. Yes, you're a tick, a big fat engorged tick on Howard's asshole. How do you have any fucking pride and lick Howard Stern's ass?
Because he used to fight the same fight we did. Because Howard's a phony, a hypocrite, and all that. He called him out on it all the time. But now Howard's his boss, and now he's going to lick his ass.
Let's see who's working. Let's see who's working longer, Bubba. You say you are going to be in radio longer than us? Let's see. I'll bet you, fucking fat fuck. That's it. See you tomorrow.
Program complete.
Apps. You're used to the Victor mouse traps.
The cute ones.
The cute ones. The ones that, they slam down.
They
for a mouse, it's one thing.
Catch him by the tail, you let it go.
You let him go. But these are just killer mouse traps with some really tight springs. I am not going to put my finger in this today.
Oh, it's too early for this.
Oh, you pull it back a quarter of the way, and already you got enough tension for some severe pain.
Oh, yeah.
The whole way? Oh.
It's a crocodile.
Yeah.
It's like a teenage crocodile. What are they? 2,000 pounds per square inch.
All the pressure. You could hold his mouth shut because all the muscle power is meant for closing those mighty jaws.
Someone wanted to know if Patty goes home and gets in the fetal position after doing our show. She's clueless to what this is supposed to do to you psychologically.
Yeah.
She's clueless. She's enjoying the money right now.
All right, it's set.
Mine's set.
Mine's busted.
It is not.
It is. Well, first of all, I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to set a mouse
trap? To have like a hook right there?
No, give me that.
It's got a little thing. If it was a hook, it wouldn't go off.
Yeah.
It's supposed to precariously, very frighteningly perch on that.
On what?
I'm
like a retard trying to load a gun here. I'm not doing this.
See this?
Hey, do it for me.
This is loaded. See where that piece is?
There you go. Load your mouse trap.
That little notch goes in the slit, and it barely holds on.
Just waiting for the little mouse to try to get the cheese.
So what are we going to do today?
Oh, you're going to hurt yourself just loading this?
I know. You're going to see why I flunked fucking wood class.
All right,
My
get that in
TV
there.
and VCR saying, I can't fucking do this.
Hey, give it to me.
You've got to load it.
I'll load it for you.
Yeah. You're afraid to load it.
So what's the deal, Bill? If we bomb today, if a joke goes bad...
Car crash. No, you gotta stick your finger in there.
All right, we can
so
do that.
instead of the car crash, when a joke bombs,
yeah,
the finger's got to go into the...
there you go.
Toss that over.
Just grab it by the sides.
There you go.
Grab it by the sides.
There you go.
Don't cut the green wire.
Yeah, grab it by the edges.
Careful.
You fucking motherfucker.
There you go.
Oh. Now, place it down very carefully. There we go. We all have our mouse traps in front of us, loaded, ready to go for a bomb.
Extreme comedy.
Now,
this is
but
going to be
Bill
shown
also wants to
like extreme comedy.
ESPN too.
But Bill also wants to call out people that aren't taking chances on the show, because you could sit back and just have a
ooh, I better
very
not say that.
casual show. And
you need some attempts here. No garbage time.
All right, not just going to sit on the bench.
All right,
yeah.
let's say
you know
hi.
what else is great? If I get nailed too many times, I'm going to stop laughing at your shit.
Hey, come on.
This is going to be good. Scott in Utah, what's up?
Hey, you know what's really bad, and I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong, but why is it every time when Patty leaves the studio, I picture her going home and curling up in the fetal position?
Yeah, she's not affected, I'm telling you.
Did someone say that?
No, you know
I
what?
did, because...
Sounds vaguely familiar.
I did, because he was on the line, and then for some reason he went away, and now he's calling back after I said what he was going to say.
Right.
Which means he didn't have to call back, but he did.
This is how
so now we're stuck with commenting on what Scott is saying right now.
This is the loophole. This is the loop.
No, it's all right, Scott.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right.
Yes, give it another try there, Bill.
It's like fifth attempt to jump in. That's the loophole. Like, if we ever have to go to court over that one, you know, the whole she was asking for it clause.
Right.
Was when he was talking about the check. She goes, do I have to stick it in my hoo-ha? So right there.
Asking for it.
Asking for it.
We have the audio right now. Why don't we play it? It's only a couple minutes. Here's Stalker Patty yesterday, completely naked, crawling around the floor of the studio, trying to find two $1,000 checks that the listeners collected.
So she can make her rent.
Yeah. so she doesn't get evicted.
Among 10 mousetraps that turned into the equivalent of about 30, because we kept reloading them.
Don't say we. You did.
We.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were really enjoying yourself.
It was a lot of fun. Here it is.
Get her on all fours.
Patty, here's the deal. You hear my voice? Shit.
That's a great start. It just starts awful, doesn't it? Get her on all fours. You know it sounded like that
crying.
at the Abu Ghraib prison. You know it started like that. Just get him on all fours, man. Get the leash, dude. I got a leash back there. All right, Lindy, thumbs up.
The best part that's going to make me laugh all day is our sick experiments at Bill Burr. You point out something great. We do some crazy experiments in here. It's
the curtains, they go down.
You think we're doing radio. I guess people are listening in on this stuff, but it's actually us just doing experiments.
Dude, I swear to God, if that thing comes down, you should. It's like that movie where they're cutting people's toes off. What is that fucking commercial?
Hostile.
What's it called? Oh, Hostile.
Hostile. Yeah, I got to see that. Yeah,
Just
it
have
does
the sound
seem like
effect
that.
of a drill.
Yeah. Never come in here when I'm doing my experiments.
Ooh, I thought I was getting a mousetrap there. I'm like, it's like that movie on the thing.
Weren't you? I was kind of thinking, I think Bill's hand's going to go in the mousetrap.
I already have my hands are under my armpits right now.
All scared.
No kidding. All right, let's go. Here's Stalker Patty.
Such a stupid idea.
Get her on all fours.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Patty, here's the deal. You hear my voice?
Shit.
I do.
All right, you got to come toward me. There's 10 mousetraps in front of you.
And
And she allowed to curl her fingers up like that.
And two.
Yeah, she could do whatever she
You
wants.
got to feel around for the checks as you move forward, okay?
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah, so
yes, but just think of the wonderful prizes you're going to win at the end of this.
$2,000, Patty.
Oh, no.
No, don't do that!
$2,000, Patty. Come on.
Come on.
That was
Don't move.
that was not the check.
That's a shit. Obviously not. It's
Feel around for the check, Patty.
We're almost there.
$2,000 on the...
Oh, my God. That hit me. Wow. My finger.
That's what it's supposed to do. Hey, if you were a mouse, you'd be dead. Come on, keep crawling.
Come on, old mouse.
By the way, do you think mice get $2,000 at the end of this? They don't.
By the way, if you don't find the checks by the end of the show, then they stay on the floor until tomorrow.
Oh, my God, with the back of the hand.
Oh, my
It's
God.
just the palm of my hand.
She's going to have to give the teller the check with a mouth.
Oh, you're mean. You're mean.
Patty, we're running out of show.
Come on, Patty, run out of show.
All your problems could go away.
I felt a piece of paper. Do I have a check? I think I do.
You just got $1,000.
Yeah, there it is. One check.
One check. One to go. One to go.
$1,000.
Ow! It's my thumb, my knuckles. My finger, my palm, my knuckles.
Man, I can't
There you go. That's half of the bit. Someone was pointing out we just played this like 30 minutes ago, I guess, before we started the live show today. Sorry about that. But we're hearing it again for the first time.
Oh, really? That was on the replay?
Well, I mean, I guess yesterday's show replays right up till 7 o'clock, so I guess timing-wise, this point
hey,
a half hour
we
ago.
wanted to hear it.
That's
Go
right.
screw.
And then we're adding to it and commenting and what have
That's
you.
what we're doing.
We got to say hi to Elo before he takes off for a huge meeting.
Elo's been sitting in.
Yeah,
I'm staying as far away as that mousetrap
say.
as I can. I ain't saying nothing.
You're not going to...
better be
I
funny.
ain't saying
Yeah,
nothing.
you better be funny,
motherfucker.
You ought to take the mousetrap idea to the meetings. And
I
if
like
people
it.
don't...
You know, warm day. It felt like early spring yesterday. The sun's out.
Yeah.
And you start looking at people going, you know what? These people would never understand what just happened in that studio.
I always get a kind of awful sick feeling the second like that the blinds start coming down. Kind of like when someone's like, Bobby Kelly's the king of showing me like horrific shit on the internet. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I used to live with him and he would just bring shit up and like he just go, dude. As I'm watching TV and I would look over and be like some 80-year-old woman with her legs spread.
Yeah.
And you just get that feeling in the middle of your chest like I just shouldn't have seen that shit.
Yeah.
Same feeling the second these things start coming down.
The shades come down. It's like, oh, here it goes. We're
Here
going to
comes
get
the
some action.
debauchery. Yeah.
The gas is going to start pouring in any second
Well,
now.
to explain to the new listeners, we have to cover up all the windows when we do our crazy shit.
Yeah, and we actually have real shades. That
We
cover
work
up
in an
all the
office
windows.
with all guys, but there's guys out there that are offended by some of this.
Yeah.
I
As
don't
you
know.
probably do your little experiments.
Yeah, they are. Little experiments. You were truly evil yesterday, and a few people picked up on the fact
It was
that
a lot of fun.
It wasn't enough. Yeah, it wasn't enough just to leave them on the floor. He had to keep pushing them in the way.
Yeah, she was blindfolded, so she couldn't see. So Opie is pushing the mousetraps in front of her, and then when one went off or snapped on her, he would instantly reload it and put it back in line. So it was a never-ending supply of mousetraps in her path.
Don't ever question it. I know how to do good radio.
You're the sickest bastard.
I was trying to get her toes,
on the radio.
and I was trying to get body parts.
My hands!
Right.
Ah, and she's screaming that horrific Patty scream.
Can we get some highlights from the mousetrap thing?
It sounded like a chimp being beaten. Like, that's how her scream is.
You know, there's a lot of people
It sounded like a big mouse, basically.
A lot of people listening right now, they didn't even hear the bit, so we're going to get some highlights for later on this morning because it was great. She needed $2,000. She was being evicted. The listeners, the listeners are the good guys. They took it upon themselves to collect $2,000 for Stalker Patty. Most of them don't know her from a hole in the wall.
Right.
And all she was supposed to do was come in and get the fine checks from the listeners. That's all it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a throwaway thing, like, here, Patty, we know you're on hard times. Here's $2,000.
Yeah, and you should. That video is going to come back to haunt me if I ever get any sort of respectable gig in this business.
What do you think? Where do you think you're going? Politics?
No, but I figure I can get some shitty part on a sitcom.
Everyone that has a shitty part in a sitcom has a skeleton.
Has some
worse than
kind of
watching
problem.
some
Like
nude
that?
woman crawl on
Like
the floor.
that.
All right, maybe not like that.
Sitting there with glee on your face. clearly etched across your face on video.
She's 50 years old, naked.
Can't you get...
that looks like those Iraqi, prisoner videos.
Yeah.
Like,
we were joking about that in the back office. We're like, imagine CNN, this just in. We have another video
the
coming out of
Abu
Iraq.
Ghraib prison.
Right.
It looked like...
You should have stacked her on top of Big A.
Yeah. Put her on a leash and point at her with a cigarette in your mouth. Give her the thumbs up.
That's right, and I was the person smiling in the video.
Yeah,
like, hey.
smiling.
I'm going to get court-martialed.
You were Lindy England.
Yeah.
That video is great. It's up on OpieAnthony.com. I think it's going to be downloaded a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fave.
So anyway, as awful as that was, I was thinking how funny it was when we were slamming our fingers in those things. So I was thinking maybe for a day, in the vein of extreme sports, instead of having the car crash when you joke bombs, you got to put your finger in one of those mice traps.
That's what we want to do today.
This could ruin comic timing. Like sometimes you just got to blurt stuff out, and the quicker it comes out, the funnier it is.
Oh, yeah.
But now if you're thinking, is this worthy, or am I going to be mousetrapped on the paw? You might ruin your timing.
Well, we have something to fix that loophole.
Don't you point that banana
at
me, sir.
He's
pointing a banana at me.
I was getting all into it, huh? Let me tell you something,
fella. Hey, young fella.
We got to get Stalker Patty on the phone to see how her hands are, too.
Yeah, I know I'm aching. I tried it out yesterday. We all gave it a whirl.
They got the bad traps, too.
They got these Uber traps.
We could do that all day.
Those are all new ringtones that are available, I think.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this be a good ringtone? Sounds like a phone. Who's calling?
We should just throw that up on the website so that people can download it and make it a ringtone for free. What the fuck? Welcome to the Opie Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday. We should describe WoW for all the newbies out there.
Newbies? Don't know about WoW? It's easy. It's so easy.
The old faithful can recite it along with me.
Yes, the old gag.
The same dribble every week.
Give it to him again.
No, I don't want to. And I sit here, I'm like, all right, I got to describe WoW every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I try to describe it differently. But I know the listeners, the ones that listen all the time, are just reciting along with me.
They go, all right, we know, we get it.
It is really a very, very cool thing.
Yeah.
Basically, there's sluts out there.
Oh, geez, that's going to cut down on the wow factor.
And they want to show you their fun bags.
Their breastises. But then how do they know?
How do they know
that there's a guy that is willing to accept the loveliness of their breasts?
Right.
While they're driving.
Right.
By seeing the WOW, the WOW, somewhere on their vehicle.
Which means Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yeah.
So like what, it's like a bumper sticker or something?
It could be in the form of one of our officially sanctioned bumper stickers, indeed.
You can go to OpieAnthony.com to get the official WOW bumper sticker.
So wait a minute, so like you put it on like the bumper of your car?
Right.
What if you put it in your window?
Works just as well. The greater the visibility,
unless your window is tinted.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't work too well now, does it? Does it?
Or, as many truckers have done, does it, Bill?
I was pissed I forgot about that. That had me fucking laughing for the rest of the day. I was doing it to people who didn't even listen to the show.
You know what sucks? I can't do it unless you're in the studio. I tried it when you weren't here. It doesn't work the same way.
You've done it a few times, though.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so then you got the WOW bumper sticker.
Yeah.
You can go to OpieAnthony.com to get the official WOW bumper sticker.
Or anything. I remember a time where people, maybe their company said that they couldn't put a WOW sticker on their vehicle.
Right.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And guys would just get very, very creative. Remember when those WOW chips came out? People were putting that on their little deck lid. And then people were accusing us of making money off of WOW chips. We're always being accused of making these
you're
side
making money
deals.
off of this little private room, aren't you?
Oh, Pal Talk?
Yeah.
I've been accused of just pocketing money on Pal Talk.
Yeah, I heard that's the money you use to take out your little horse chef every weekend.
Horse chef, you
Thank God it's Wednesday and not Monday.
Oh, she's not there?
No. Getting back to
all fucked out.
Talk all you want now. It's Wednesday.
Getting back
You
to
know what? I'm not buying this bluff. This is like some Texas Hold'em shit.
I got a shitty hand.
Yeah.
You're calling me?
I'm all in.
So they were putting wow chips on the back window.
Yeah, just any wow.
And then they were blaming us for leaky asses.
Yes, some leakage and soft stools.
It was 2 different wow things that were going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can make your homemade wow sign.
That's good, too.
And then the women, they see the wow on the trucks and the cars, and some of these women will flash you.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're driving, you don't know why.
Chips, do they still make those?
I don't know.
Let's see, anal.
Yeah, it was like
leakage.
Anal leakage and soft stools we would give you. These better be tasty. These better be worth it. You ever have something and you know it's just going to fuck you up, but it's so damn delicious?
Oh, yeah.
I can't eat enough of that Raisin Bran, Opie.
Oof.
But wow.
I had to give up on the Raisin Bran.
It's like the Bombay door of the Enola Gay when I'm trying to take a seat.
Yeah, which is the sign. People never understand that that's what that is. That means your body is like, whatever this is, we need to get this out.
Get it out.
Immediately.
But it's so damn tasty. And same thing with, like, grapes.
Grapes do it for me.
I can't eat. Who takes, you buy the big bundle, whatever they're called, of grapes, and it's in a huge bowl.
Can't just have one.
Who's going to take a little twig or 1 or 2? The whole thing has to be eaten in one sitting. And not even 1 grape at a time. By the handful.
Yeah.
So grape juice is shooting out your nose.
Hanging out of your mouth.
And slowly but surely you start hearing your stomach.
A squeaky hinge gut. Yeah.
Grapes I buy every week and I never eat them. Those and like cantaloupe.
They just go bad.
The cantaloupe just sits there and then you just see one side like compressing like some baby's head. Just soft side of it.
Don't touch the soft spot.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I think I'll throw that out. Yeah. Big thud in the bottom of it.
That was your attempt to be healthy and eat right and get your servings of fruit in?
Yeah.
Looks good on your counter, but you're not eating it.
Yeah, I had a big New Year's resolution. I was like, that's it, man.
More fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, ripped in 06. Here we go. I'm doing crunches.
Yeah.
That lasted a couple weeks, then I got sick in San Francisco. I'm still hanging in there, trying to eat well.
Getting sick is the one thing that really fucks you up when you're trying to do something like workout or anything. The second you get sick, it's like, breathe. And then you go back. What are you, going back to the gym? Oh, I feel a little better. Let me go to the gym.
No, and then you get sick. You're just like, well, I'm just going to eat whatever I want just to make me feel better. And once you have, like, it's like crack. The second you eat, like, burgers and fries, you're
back on the pipe.
Yeah, I'm done till March.
Yeah. You're right. I was just eating everything in sight when I was sick.
I gotta stay at shit. No one wants to see a fat redhead. I've realized that.
You are so far from fat.
Huh?
You are so far from fat, though.
Well, dude, you gotta have a fucking high standard.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
That's what you have to do. Because you know what happens? If you wait till you're 20 pounds overweight, you're finished.
You're done. It's very hard.
Well, I mean, you can do it, but it's just like...
Then it's work. It's not just maintaining something.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to interrupt you because you're not going to believe this phone call. Rob in Pennsylvania. Rob?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, sir.
What's up, Rob?
I need to correct Mr. Professor Anthony there.
All right.
Talking about the chips and the Bombay doors of the Enola Gay. The Enola Gay is a boat, you idiots.
The Enola Gay is a boat. All right, sir, please, whatever you do, don't hang up. I want you to explain that. What is the Enola Gay as far as a boat? When was it built? Where is it? Give me a little history on the Enola Gay, the boat. Not the B-29 that dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima with Colonel Tibbets at the helm. Where does the Enola Gay, the boat, come in? Sir? Thank you. Thank you.
And you know what?
It's a boat.
And that reminds us of something that Bill Burr wants to bring to this fine radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Burr's going to have a legacy. The mousetrap thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the people at home should play along, too.
That guy should have then played.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a little guilt, especially after seeing the video footage.
Well, the mousetrap video's up on OpieAndAnthony.com.
Of the hostage we basically had.
It did look like Al-Qaeda hostage footage.
And I have an ear-to-ear grin like I'm in a breakfast cereal commercial. Oh, these honeycombs are delicious. So I was thinking last night, laying in bed just feeling guilty about that, because I tried to explain it to somebody last night at a comedy club, and the horror on their face.
Yeah, it's
like
hard
they're
to
blindfolded,
explain.
and she was naked, and she was going to get evicted, so we put the check down, and we had mice trap, and they were slapping on it, and he was just looking at me. They did that? They did that on the radio? That's horrible. And I'm like,
why didn't you speak up?
I'm just, I'm at the Stress Factory this weekend. I had to hype the gig,
Yeah. Know what's weird about this show? Like, that seemed completely normal within the confines of this fine studio.
Yeah.
Then you walk out to a beautiful